Hello everybody, it's Saturday again, which means we're doing Fighting Fantasy. And we're still continuing with our season of the Forest of Doom. This is season 2 of my Fighting Fantasy streams and we're almost at the end. This is episode 10, we've only got this episode and then 2 more left of the season. And then we're going to take a good little break, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And prepare for the next adventure. So there is definitely going to be another season after this. I've already planned for 2 more seasons, so we'll see what happens. Music Kelly, thank you so much for the host, my darling. How are you today? So if you're new here and you have no idea what you're about to experience, we're doing the Forest of Doom. Forest of Doom is a classic fighting fantasy adventure written by Ian Livingstone. It's a choose your own adventure style adventure? Choose your own adventure style book, that's what I mean. Where my guest is going to be the adventurer today. I'm going to narrate the whole thing. Thank you for the host, MissDX. I'm going to narrate the whole thing and my guest is going to adventure through the book, making choices as they go, and every choice affects the rest of their adventure. Some choices that they make will lead them straight to victory, whilst other choices that they make will lead them far, far away on a different path, a more dangerous path. It is fairly simple. Everyone so far has made it to the end of the adventure, but only 2 people so far this season have made it out and been successful and got everything they need. Would make sense, totally forgot to do it. No worries at all, absolutely no worries at all. Glad you're good, my darlings, glad you're good. So only 2 adventurers have made it out so far with everything that they need. So this season is all about collecting some quest items and delivering it to a location. And so far, only Dana Rex and Ninja Monkey have done that. I did say it was fairly easy, but it is also very dangerous. It is the Forest of Doom. It is the Forest of Doom, which means there are some dangerous creatures and enemies to face as they go on their way through the forest. When that happens, we'll battle each other with some simple 6-sided dice. I'll be rolling for the enemies, the adventurer will be rolling for themselves. You're lagging by a minute or so, no worries at all. Hit that refresh button and see if that helps. You won't miss anything, I promise. When we do that, we'll be battling with dice. We'll both roll at the same time and add our skill modifier, and whoever rolls the highest will win the attack round and deal some damage, and we'll just keep rolling the dice and hitting each other until one of us dies. So far, no one has died. People have become very close to dying, but so far, no one has made it out. Finish the Sudoku not long after you left, as no doubt you already have concluded. Oh, very nice. I never got into Sudoku. I find it too much from my little brain. Too much. So that's it. So they make some choices, they adventure through the book, they make some choices, we roll some dice when we have a battle, and hopefully MissDX gave the guest away there. Cyberpunk Uncensored, hi! How are you today? Thank you for popping in, my darling. Good to see you. Oh, wicked, thank you. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Like I said, only 2 adventurers have made it out. The person currently at the top of the leaderboard is Ninja Monkey with a time of 1 hour, 31 minutes and 23 seconds. So all my guest needs to do, Angel Warriors, welcome in as well, all my guest needs to do is to grab those quest items and make it to the end of the adventure quicker than Ninja Monkey, and they will win a prize. And I have the prize. I actually have the prize with me today. We have a brand new copy of The Forest of Doom by Ian Livingstone, and what is more is we've got a autographed postcard here from Ian Livingstone. So if you followed me on my socials, if you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, anywhere, TikTok, anything like that, you will have seen what I got in the post yesterday. So that is really, really cool. So I actually have the book for the winner, so they will win the book and the signed postcard as well, and I'll send that to them, and some merch as well. I've got some merch on the way that I'm going to send them as well, so it is quite a good prize. The prize for next season is better, I think, but yeah, that is the prize. So without further ado, let us meet our guest. If we're all ready, let us meet our guest. Hello, guest.
Hi!
Hi! Who are you?
Hi.
You're a brand new person.
I am what? You're
You're a brand new person. Like,
I
I've
am a brand new
never had
person.
you on before.
No, brand new. Hi.
Brand new.
Hi.
Tell everyone who you are and what you do here on Twitch.
Yeah, I am MissDX. I started out on Twitch Sings, which is obviously now gone, but I have continued in my Twitch journey. I'm still having lots of fun. It has revitalized a love of gaming within me. I mainly do horror games on Fridays and RPGs. They're like my main love. Horror games and RPGs. And I also like simulation games, but not on stream. And this is all new to me as well. My husband does a lot of D&D. And Pathfinder and things like that, and I've often watched on. And I know this is a very dumbed down version.
It is. I always think that playing like a proper RPG, so proper RPG like Pathfinder or D&D, or we've got Cyberpunk Uncensored in here. If you want to do a Cyberpunk as well. I really want to get into that after I finish my D&D adventures. But if you are into tabletop RPGs, they're quite a time commitment. And if you haven't got the time to commit to something like that, or maybe you haven't tried D&D or anything like that before, and you're like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to like it, I kind of want to try it first, this is a really good intro. This is a really simplified version of an RPG. It gets you used to rolling your stats and role-playing and making choices, but without the massive time commitment that a normal RPG would take. Which brings me on to say I actually forgot to shout out Sirenscape. How could I do that? I actually work for them now, but all the sounds all the sounds and music that you're gonna hear, all of that lovely, you should be able to hear some crackling fire and some nighttime insects. All of those are courtesy of Sirenscape. So if you are into RPGs and you want to add some epic sound to your tabletop games, you can try it for free at sirenscape.com. Woo! There we go. I plugged it. But I was using it I was using it way before I ever started working for them. So it's pretty damn cool. Living the dream. Sir Feldmouse, thank you. Good luck, adventurer. So Sir Feldmouse is my other half.
Oh, thank you very much.
Tuning in from the kitchen, the land called kitchen. So you've never done anything like this before?
Well, I did. Well, just before we went into lockdown, literally, I think the Wednesday or something, my husband had this grand plan. I was going to be involved in one of his, what do you call them when it's like the whole thing? Anyway, one of his stories.
One of his campaigns.
Campaign, that's the word I was looking for, a campaign. So I did one session of that, and it went wrong because because there was some cheating going on. There was a race that happened, and some cheating was going on, and I wouldn't drop it, and I was squaring up to one of the main guards, the high guards. And my husband's looking at me like, stop it. This is not an important part of the story. You don't need to. And I'm like, hey, look, cheating.
Look, it's your adventure. It's your adventure.
He's cheating. I cannot stand for this injustice. And he's like, well, you stop it. You're going to die.
If it's part of your character trait, if it's part of your character trait, then you go for it.
But then it ended because we couldn't meet up again. So I've not done anything since. I did dip my toes into it to see. So this is better. This is probably better for me. That's what I'm saying.
That's okay. There's something else suspicious. Oh yes, you may have noticed that MissDX only has one heart. You're so excited for this, thank you, Colleen. Colleen is coming on for the finale in a couple of weeks, so let's hope there's not too many spoilers. But you may have noticed that MissDX only has one heart. I am a meanie. I've given her one life. But if you think that is too mean, guys, because girls got to earn a living, right? So you can donate £10. You can donate £10 to give her more lives if you want to. So for every £10 that we get, you will get a bonus life or a potion of teleportation. So far, the teleportation potion has been very, very handy. I can see a cat. I
What?
I saw a cat walk in. I got very distracted.
Oh, my cat, Billy.
Oh. I'm
like, what?
easily distracted. Easily distracted by cats.
I got a bit scared.
I can see a cat. But yes, so if you think I've been too mean, you can actually donate to give her extra lives or a potion of teleportation, and the potion of teleportation has been very popular this season and very handy this season. Oh my god, that cat. We should just give her a bonus life because she showed her cat on stream. Look at that. Oh my god, I'm going to be so distracted.
I'm so sorry. This is the plan. This is your master plan.
Look at the way she's stroking it as like she's like an evil villain. This is my master plan. Look, I'm supposed to be the bad guy. I'm supposed to be the bad guy here.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You're ruining it. I'm supposed to be the evil guy. Let us meet your adventurer. Who are you playing as today?
I am playing as EvaLeena.
EvaLeena. With your evil cat there. EvaLeena. EvaLeena.
Evil. It's EvaLeena.
EvaLeena.
I'm not evil.
I like it. MissDX and bad guy do not go together.
I can try to be bad if I want to. Why do I want to be bad? I don't want to be bad. I'm a saint. With a cat. Of course.
I thought it was EvaLeena. There you go. Okay, and you've already rolled your stats. So if you could tell everyone what your skill, stamina, and luck are for today.
Yes. So my skill is 12, which I'm very happy about.
That is max, by the way. That is max stats. That's how good she is with a weapon.
I rolled it, and I was like, this is like max. I was like, I should have filmed this so that they know that it was for genuine. And then I considered rolling it again just so it wasn't as, no, I got this fair and square. Don't do that with the mic, babe. And then my stamina is 20, which I'm pretty happy with. And then my luck is 8.
8 luck. So she's very skilled, very healthy, but not very lucky. So we'll see.
That's just like real life, really, except I've got no skill or health in real life either. But the luck is right.
The luck is about right. Cool, okay. So why have I never seen your cat before, MissDX?
You haven't? Ellie, have you? Well, do you know the cat has, since I've changed where I'm streaming from, my cat has developed more of a love of being on me. I don't know what it is. It's nearer the radiator, perhaps.
There you go.
But he's been on a little bit already, but he's quite happy on me. He will go when I start to roll dice and things.
That's fine.
He's like so scared. But yeah, so
I also must say, if you enjoy what you see here today, I do have a YouTube channel. I always forget to plug this stuff, and we do also have merch as well. I always forget to plug this stuff, so I'm just getting it out of the way now before I forget. Musically, I also love cats. I don't have any cats, but I go nuts for cats. I absolutely love cats.
I adore them.
Okay, well, now that we have gone through all your stats and got you into this, shall we find out how EvaLeena came to be in the Forest of Doom?
Yes, please.
Okay, EvaLeena, you're starting your adventure with the bare minimum of equipment. You may find or buy other items during your travels. You are armed with a sword and are dressed in leather armor, and you have a backpack which holds 10 provisions. So you have 10 provisions. You can eat those at any time, but you can only eat them one at a time, and they will restore 4 of your stamina.
Okay.
You may also take a magical potion with you to aid you on your quest. You can take a potion of skill, a potion of strength, or a potion of fortune, and you can use this twice during your adventure. The potion of skill will restore all of your skill points should you lose them. Potion of strength will restore all of your stamina points, and a potion of fortune will restore all of your luck points and add 1 to your initial luck.
Let's go with fortune.
Yeah, I agree. I always take the luck potion. And that will do you for 2, so you can take that twice.
Super.
And again, you can take those at any time during your adventure as long as you're not in battle. There is only one true way through Darkwood Forest. And even though the book says it will take you several attempts, today you're only going to attempt it once. But even so, you'll still need to make a map. I mean, if you get that bonus life or the teleportation, that may change that. So I would advise you strongly to keep an accurate map as you go, just so that if you do end up teleporting or going back to somewhere else, you know where you are, you can get your bearings. And not all areas contain treasure, some of them merely contain traps and creatures.
Oh, joy.
And like I said before, all the choices that you make will change your adventure, and some choices you make will send you on a wild goose chase. And whilst you may indeed make it to the end of the adventure, it's by no means certain that you'll find all of the items that you need to complete the adventure.
Okay.
The one true way should involve a minimum of risk, and any player, no matter how weak on their dice rolls, should make it through fairly easily. May the luck of the gods go with you on your adventure ahead, EvaLeena, and may your stamina never fail.
Yes. Okay. I'm like ready.
You,
ready and willing to
EvaLeena, are an adventurer, a sword for hire, and you've been roaming the northern borderlands of your kingdom. Having always spurned the dullness of village life, you now wander the lands in search of wealth and danger. Despite the long walks and rough outdoor life, you're content with your unknown destiny. The world holds no fears for you, as you're a skillful warrior well practiced in the art of slaying evil men and beasts with your trusty sword. Not once during the last 10 days since entering the northern borderlands have you set eyes upon another person. And this doesn't worry you at all. You're happy with your own company, and you enjoy the slow sunny days hunting, eating and sleeping. It is evening, and having feasted on a dinner of rabbit, spit roasted over an open fire, you settle down to sleep beneath your sheepskin blanket. There's a full moon, and the light sparkles on the blade of your broadsword skewered into the ground by your side. You gaze at it, wondering when you will next have to wipe the blood of some vile creature from its sharp edge. These are strange lands inhabited by weird and loathsome beasts, goblins, trolls, and even dragons.
No.
We did say before she came on, I was like, I am gonna try and kill you off with a dragon.
They're just sneaking one in there.
Sneak a dragon in there.
Sneaky dragon.
As the flame of your campfire gently dies, and you begin to drift asleep, images of screaming green-faced trolls flicker through your mind, when suddenly, in the bushes to your left, you hear the loud crack of a twig breaking under a clumsy foot. You leap up and grab your sword from the ground. You stand motionless, but alert, ready to pounce on your unseen adversary. And then you hear a groan followed by the dull thud of a body falling to the ground. Is this a trap? Slowly you walk over to the bush where the noise is coming from and carefully pull back the branches. You look down to see a little old man with a great bushy beard, his face contorted with pain. You crouch down to remove the iron helmet covering his head and notice 2 crossbow bolts protruding from the stomach of his plump, chainmail-clad torso. Picking him up, you carry him over to the fire and stir the dying embers back into life. After covering him with your blanket, you manage to get the old man to drink a little water. He coughs and moans, sits up rigid, eyes staring fixedly ahead, and he begins to shout, "I'll get them! I'll get them, don't you fear, Gillibrand. Big Leg is coming to bring you the hammer. Oh yes, indeed I am. Oh yes." The dwarf, whose name you presume to be Big Leg, is obviously delirious from the poison-tipped bolts lodged in his stomach. You watch as he slumps down again to the ground, and you whisper his name into his ear. "Big Leg." His eyes stare unblinkingly at you, and he again starts to shout, "Ambush! Look out! Ambush! Ah, the hammer! Take the hammer to Gillibrand! Save the dwarves!" His eyes half close, and the pain seems to ease a little as the delirium subsides, and he speaks to you again in a low whisper. "Help us, friend! Take the hammer to Gillibrand! Only the hammer will unite our people against the trolls. We were on our way to Darkwood in search of the hammer, ambushed by the little people, others killed. The map in my pouch will take you to the home of Yastromo, the master mage of these parts. He has great magics for sale to protect you against the creatures of Darkwood. Take my gold, I beg of you, find the hammer. Take it to Gillibrand, my lord of Stonebridge, and you'll be well rewarded. Bigleg opens his mouth to start another sentence, but nothing comes out except his last dying breath. You sit down and ponder Bigleg's words. Who is Gillibrand? Who is Yaztromo? What is all the fuss about this dwarvish hammer? You reach over to the still body of Bigleg and remove the pouch from the leather belt around his waist. And inside you find 30 gold pieces. So you now have 30 gold.
Ooh. I mean, I'm sorry he's dead.
But and you also find this map. So now you have a map, and now you have 30 gold. Very nice.
Worth it. No. No.
Thanks, Bigleg.
Thanks, Bigleg. I hardly knew thee. Beautiful accent,
Bigleg,
though.
hardly know him.
I'm like desperately trying to like copy this map.
Cool, I'll keep it up for you. So you jingle the coins in your hand and you think of the possible rewards which may await you for just returning a hammer to a village of dwarves. You decide to try and find the hammer in Darkwood Forest. It has been a few weeks since your last good adventure, and what's more, you're likely to be well paid for this one. With your mind made up, you settle down to sleep and having taken back the sheepskin blanket from Bigleg. And then you roll up the map and away it goes.
Yeah, got it. It's like,
You roll it up and you go to sleep. In the morning, you bury the old dwarf and you gather up your possessions, examine the map, and look up to the sun to find your bearings. You whistle merrily and head off south at a good pace, eager to meet the man Yaztromo and see what he has to offer. Okay, you'll notice there's a timer on the screen. I'm not going to start the timer until you make your first choice. I also must say that it's all about grabbing the items and getting to Stonebridge quickly. Hi, Stray Maiden, welcome in. The time to beat so far, Ninja Monkey has the top time of 1 hour 31 and 23 minutes. 1 hour 31 minutes and 23 seconds. So all MissDX has to do is get the quest items and make it to Stonebridge before that time, and she wins the book.
wow. Okay, yeah, that book is not mine.
That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do.
I'll just enjoy the ride because that's all I'm getting from this stream because the book is gone. It's going to be a 24-hour stream.
I'm ready. Just keep me stocked up with tea. We're good.
Okay. So, right.
All you've got to do is find a hammer. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Pixie knots? Yeah, exactly. Easy peasy. I do have some commands as well. We've got west, we've got down. So if we want to go west, we just type in west. And that happens. You can go down, you can go west. You can shout at me by typing in Fitbeat. You can remind me that I'm thirsty by typing in ! Thirsty. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, that's all. Just find a hammer and get out. It's fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
I made an excited. Easy. Got it.
Got it. Easy peasy. Right, feeling confident. You walk to Yaztromo's and it takes you a little over half a day, and you arrive at this. Chopsticks is Thursday. Nice. So yeah, I'm gonna start the timer when she makes her first. When she makes her first choice, which isn't right now, but we'll keep an eye on that. Okay, so you walk to Yaztromo's and it takes you a little over half a day, and you arrive at a stone tower home, dirty and hungry. As the tower is set back on the edges of Darkwood, some 15 metres away from the path that you've been following, it's difficult to find. Finally, you walk up to the huge oak door, somewhat relieved to find that it does exist, and that Bigleg had not been speaking wildly in his delirium. A large brass bell and gong hang from the stone archway, and as you ring the bell, a shiver runs down your spine, and you realise that the loud bong invades a deep silence that you'd not noticed before. There's no sounds of birds or animals to be heard, and you wait anxiously at the door, and then hear some slow footsteps descending stairs from the tower above. A small wooden slot in the door slides open, and two eyes appear and examine you. "Well, who are you?" demands a grumpy voice through the hall. You answer that you're an adventurer in search of the Master Mage Jastromo, and you intend to purchase some magical items from him to combat the creatures of Darkwood Forest. Well, in that case, if you're interested in buying some of my merchandise, you'd better come up. I am Jastromo. He turns and slowly climbs the stone stairs, and you're about to make your first decision. Would you like to attack him or follow him up the stairs?
I'm definitely following him up the stairs.
Okay. I'm going to be giving you some page numbers as well, and you can write them down just in the margin of your page if you want to. So if you want to follow him up the stairs, we're going to head over to page 261.
261. Got it.
You follow the huffing and puffing old man in his tattered robes up the spiral staircase to a large room at the top of the tower. Shelves, cupboards and cabinets line the walls, all filled with bottles, jars, weapons, armour and all manner of strange artefacts. Jastromo shuffles past the general clutter and slumps down into an old oak chair. He reaches into the top pocket and pulls out a fragile pair of gold-rimmed spectacles. Placing these on his nose, he picks up a piece of slate and chalk from the table next to him and begins to write frantically, and then he hands you this list. He says that you can choose any of the items that you want. All of the instructions for use are clearly written on the labels attached to the items, together with their suggested uses. He sighs and tells you that unfortunately the magic in the items only works once, but they're the best you can buy for your money. So you can pick any of these items. You've got 30 gold to spend. You can take as much time as you want in this little gift shop, but this is the only gift shop in the forest.
Not surprising. I don't imagine there are many. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh no. There's some news from.
So
right. I'm going.
Chat can help you as well. So she's got a potion of healing, a potion of plant control, potion of stillness, potion of insect control, potion of anti-poison, some holy water, a ring of light, boots of leaping, rope of climbing, net of entanglement, armband of strength, gloves of missile dexterity, rod of water finding, garlic buds, headband of concentration, fire capsules and nose filters. What kind of gift shop doesn't sell bookmarks? I know, Case the Joy, you can't get them anywhere in the Forest of Doom.
Postcard. I want a postcard.
You want a postcard? Well,
Yes,
this
please.
postcard.
All postcards.
All of the postcards.
Definitely that one. This will be mine. Right. Won't be mine if I don't hurry
If
up
you
and buy.
dilly-dally, yes.
Okay. I'm picking a rope of climbing.
Okay.
For
that is
definite.
3
So-
gold pieces.
27 gold. And can I put that in my equipment?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to get the boots of leaping.
Very
These all
decisive.
sound like-
Very decisive.
Well, I just feel like these are definite things that I'm going to need. Oh gosh. Feel like, Ring of Light. I think that will be of use.
Kay says you might need the armband of strength to help you carry everything that you buy. Take the kitchen sink.
Armband of strength it is. Let's go with that as well. Let's just get everything.
Get everything.
Do I have a limit?
Yeah, you've got a limit of 30 gold pieces.
Oh, brilliant. Can deal with that. Oh, gosh. I'm going to go with a portion of insect control because that's making me think there are insects afoot. I feel like I need all of these items depending on what path I take. So I'm just hedging my bets. Oh, am I going to get attacked by vicious plants? Am I going to be poisoned? All right, I'm definitely getting the anti-poison. Potion of anti-poison. I do not want to get poisoned. This guy is a good guy. He's protecting me well. He's selling me some good stuff.
He's kind of like rubbing his hands. Everything everything that you buy, he's just like, yep, keep the gold coming. Yep,
None
great.
of it
You don't get
works.
many adventurers in these parts. I mean, only 9 adventurers have come before you. One turns up every Saturday. Doing well.
It's funny, isn't it?
Funny that. Been getting a lot of adventurers in these parts recently.
Sacked all the weekday staff. Don't need them. I'm going to get a nose filter.
All right.
'cause,
They come
yeah.
in a pair. They come in a pair for 3 gold. Yeah.
Nice. Bargain. Oh, do I save? There's no point me saving money. Are you allowed to tell me that?
I can't tell you that. I'm just the narrator.
No.
You can ask chat though.
Yeah, of course. Chat. Yeah, actually, I'm going to save money. I'm going to set. No, should I? Should I save money?
Chat, should you save any money? Case is here every week, so he's like your most valuable asset.
Because I feel like maybe down the line there'll be like something that I have to give money to in order to pass, or always helps to have a bit of cash on hand, doesn't it? I think I best keep a bit of money.
Change.
Yeah, a bit of pocket change. You don't know what's around the corner, even in a wood. Crudulations.
I mean, I've heard that they're charging 10p to get into the toilets now, so, you know.
Exactly. I'm going to get some garlic buds. And then I'm going to leave it. I'm going to keep 10.
Oh,
gold.
just in case you find a vending machine. Tiny little Grim, welcome in.
I cannot afford. Actually, I've not worked it out. No, surely not. No, definitely can't afford one of everything. That'd be good.
You can't afford one of everything. No. How are you, Tiny Little Grim?
Ellie, always helpful, Ellie. I appreciate that. Always there to guide me. Yeah, right. I'm done. I have bought what I bought what I wish to buy.
Okay.
And I've got 10.
Yastromo then asks you the reason for the purchase of the items, and you tell him your story of the luckless Big Leg. Yes. Yastromo says slowly, rubbing his chin. I heard that the good dwarves of Stonebridge had lost their fabled warhammer. Without it, the king is unable to rouse his people, despite the fact that the hill trolls threaten their village. Rumour has it that an envious king of another village of dwarves sent an eagle to Stonebridge to steal the hammer, which it managed to do. But as it flew back over Darkwood, it was attacked by deathhawks, and the hammer dropped into the forest and was lost. Apparently 2 forest goblins found the hammer but could not decide who was to keep it. They wrestled for hours and gave up. Then they discovered that the handle unscrewed from the head, and the argument was settled. One kept the head, the other kept the handle. Then they parted, each happy with their new treasure. Who knows if they still have them? So I'm afraid your problems are doubled. I can tell you that the head is made of bronze, and the handle is made of polished ebony. Thank you for the lurk, Miss Kelly. Both head and handle have the letter G inscribed on them. Your task is not going to be easy. Good luck. You thank Yastromo and you leave the room by the spiral staircase, turning to page 177. Would you rather be attacked by Deathhawks or Terrorhawks? Oh gosh, I don't know.
Terror.
Neither. Neither.
Because terror is not Deathhawks, at least. Deathhawks implies death. Terror I can deal with, I'm alive.
Outside in the bright light, you notice the dead quietness again. A narrow path leads northwards from the tall grass surrounding Yastromo's tower and into the dense undergrowth of Darkwood Forest. In a few strides, you're surrounded by the dark and tangled forest. Stones and knotted roots seem to hide in the shadows, and you can almost believe that they are trying to trip you up. The light fades quickly and the air becomes moist and unpleasant. Deeper and deeper you go into the gloom. Eventually the path forks on either side of a huge old tree. Would you like to go west or east?
Can you tell I don't do well with choices?
Just ask the chat. Should you go west or east?
East or west?
East
west
or west,
east,
guys?
east or west? Whichever one.
This is a critical decision.
Don't say
every
that.
decision is a critical decision.
Well, yeah, everyone. Well, it is. Because who knows? And it might be the lighter of whatever choices, but I might not have picked up the right equipment. This is a conundrum.
Yeah, you think of this. Wow. I thought she was joking when she said it was going to be a 24-hour stream. Here we go.
Oh no. Okay, east.
Grim
east
says east. Okay.
Let's go east.
160 then. 160. Stray Maiden also says east. Nice one. We're going east, guys, to page 160.
Thanks, guys. I'm trusting in yous.
The narrow path continues to cut its way through the tangled forest. Strange animal cries and noises echo through the trees. At last the path widens to approximately a metre across. Soon you arrive at a moss-covered wooden signpost, on top of which sits a large crow. The arms of the signpost read north and east. Just as you're deciding which way to continue, you hear the words, "Good afternoon!" You look up in the direction of the voice and see that the crow is looking down at you inquisitively. "Good afternoon," you reply slowly, feeling slightly foolish. The crow speaks again, asking you which way you're headed. You reply that you're looking for two goblins, small, sinewy creatures with brown, scaly skin. "1 gold will buy my advice," states the crow confidently. Do you want to pay the crow for its advice, ignore the crow and turn north, or ignore the crow and carry on east?
I'm going to pay the crow. I saved this gold for a reason. I am paying that crow.
Yes. Okay, so you're going to pay the crow for its advice, page 343. Oh, Angel Warriors, I'm really glad that you find this fun. Thank you, my darling. What did I say? 343.
Yes. If it attacks me or tells me false information, I'm going to go back and I'm going to cook it into a stew.
Oh. You put the gold piece on top of the signpost as requested by the crow, and it says, "Go north." You ask the crow why it needs gold pieces, and it replies that it needs 30 gold pieces to pay Yastromo to turn it back into a human again.
Oh.
You bid the crow farewell. Would you like to turn north as advised by the crow, or ignore its advice and continue east?
North.
North, okay.
Yes.
You're going to turn north as advised by the crow, page 8. What does a crow do with gold? Yeah, it's saving up to become human again.
Just wants to be a human. I don't blame it. Poor little crow.
Poor little crow. Walking along the path, you hear footsteps and arguing voices ahead of you. Do you wish to meet their owners, or would you rather hide in the bushes and let them walk by?
I'm going to hide.
Let's hide in the bushes, page 392.
I'm a coward. The voices are amazing, aren't they, warriors? I love your voices.
There is plenty more where that came from. If you really like my dwarvish accent, if you really like this one, you'll definitely tune in for next season, because there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that next season. And
I'm in the wrong season.
Oh, Case has redeemed a dwarvish accent. Oh no. We're gonna go to 392. I've gone a little bit Lorraine Kelly. Lorraine Kelly. I'm sorry about this, guest. I'm sorry. As you crouch in the bushes of the path, the voices get louder. Then 2 pairs of spindly legs in tattered cloth shuffle past you quickly, kicking up dirt and dust. The voices soon fade away into the distance, and you step out onto the path again and press on northwards. Turn to page 157. I don't know where this voice is going.
197? No, I can't do any voice.
157. 157. That's West Country, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
My
definitely
lover.
not.
Hello, my lover.
I don't know what accent you're doing.
I combine Oyster. To the left of the path, you notice a large hole in the ground with a diameter of some 3 meters. You walk over to the edge of the hole and see it sloping off into the depths of the earth.
Oh, no.
Do you wish to work into the hole, or prefer to continue northwards up the path?
I'm going
Did you understand a word of that?
I know there's a hole. Is
To
that
the
right?
left of the path, there's a large hole in the ground with a diameter of 3 meters. You walk over to the hole and see it sloping off into the depths of the earth. Do you wish to go down into the hole or continue walking north?
And keep going north.
No holes for you.
No.
At 337.
I'm going in north.
337 war. Ooh, come on, my my lover, let's go.
Not down the hole.
Not down the hole, oh no. Oh, you don't want to go down there, no. What's that, lassie? She's in the way. Oh dear.
Oh, I'm just gonna keep going north and hope for the best.
At last, I kind of want to carry on with the stupid accent. At last, the trees begin to thin out and shafts of sunlight beam down through the gaps on either side of the path. As the path widens, you see a large cave entrance set a few meters back on the right. Do you want to examine the cave or continue north?
I feel like this book really wants me to examine something.
I think you probably should examine something.
But I'm like so scared. Like there's gonna be I mean, in real life, if I was going on a trek, would I examine caves and holes? No. And
goblins, you are looking for goblins though. You're looking for goblins. It says could be all sorts of darn there. You go all sorts down there, goblins and such. You want to find goblins, goblins and such.
Go on then, let's not continue north. This is my sign.
It's examining the cave.
It keeps telling me, it keeps telling me to do things. So we're going to go into the cave.
Go into the cave.
What do accents?
Page 230. I'm going into the cave.
230.
230.
230. Oh, there's some goblins in there for me.
Oh, there might just be. Oh, what are we doing? I'm so glad they tuned in for this. Weren't we saying before, like, we just stream absolute crap, but as long as the sound quality is good. Is the sound...
these immense accents.
Is the sound quality good, guys?
Oh, yeah. Can you hear these dodgy accents well enough?
The budget accent.
Only from my side, I might add. You're doing an amazing job with the accent.
Some accents not found on Earth right here.
It's very, very fantastical, which is what it should be. It is
Tiny Little Grim, shall I continue reading this as my mother? There you go, that's a challenge. Shall I continue reading this as my mother?
I'm intrigued to hear what that sounds like.
I'm going to do it. It's alright, Duck, I'm going to do it here. 2:30. Slowly you peer into the cave and you see a huge shape of an ogre walking slowly over to a wicker cage with a bowl of water in his hand. He's dressed in animal fur and carrying a stone club in his belt. There appears to be a small creature jumping around inside the cage. You can pick up a rock and throw it at the ogre.
Get on now.
Rush in and attack the ogre with your sword. Or you can leave the cave and continue up path.
No, because that small creature, it might be a goblin.
Could be. Worth a punt. It's worth a go. It's worth a go, isn't it, Duck?
I'm going to throw a rock. That was the first option, was it?
Pick up a rock and throw it at the ogre.
I'm gonna pick up a rock. I'm gonna throw it at ogre. That's my action.
We're going to go to page 137. Let's see what happens here. Have you got some gloves of missile dexterity, Duck? Have you?
No.
You haven't got any gloves?
I ain't got no gloves.
Oh dear. Let's go to page 10 then, eh?
Oh no, this is my dad.
Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah. Hang on, let me put my glasses on.
Let's see if I'm a dead un.
You pick up a good-sized rock off the floor and you take aim. You throw a rock with all your might at the ogre, but you're dismayed to see it fly past his head and crash against the far wall of the cave. Oh, you say a swear word here, but you decide nevertheless to rush into the cave and attack the ogre. Yeah, she's about to die, Duck. Here we go. Buckle yourself in. Here, page 290.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Oh dear.
Once we're done with this bit, I'll stop the accent. Here, you draw your sword and enter the cave. The ogre throws down the wooden bowl and he lifts his large stone club from his belt. He grunts and he lopes towards you. Oh gosh. You got to prepare yourself for battle, Duck. Here. It says you can escape by running back to the path and heading north.
No, because I need to see what this little creature is.
Yeah, then first battle. Yeah, first battle. You've got some monster encounter boxes on your sheet.
Yes.
Aye. I want you to put in that he's got a skill of 8 and a stamina of 12.
I can do this.
Aye, yeah. So what we're going to do, we're going to roll at the same time. You're going to add your skill of 12 to your roll and let me know what the total number is, and I'm going to do the same. But adding my skill for my monster here. And I'm going to put on some battle music just for a bit of atmosphere.
Ooh.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got an ogre grunt as well. Yeah. Whoa, he's angry. Let's roll.
Let's roll. Okay, wait, let me do maths now.
You're enjoying the accent, are you, Stray Maiden? You're enjoying that. It's hard to keep up.
Right, I've got my thing.
Okay, what have you got?
Pack. 19.
19, okay. I only rolled a 14, so you hit the ogre and you deal 2 damage.
Yes. And that's off stamina, right?
Yes, he's on 10 stamina now.
Perfect.
I'll get on that, Stray Maiden. I'll add a Stokey accent to, or a talk like your mum accent
Okay.
to the redeemed. Okay, here we go.
20.
20? Oh my god, you've done 20. I only rolled a 12, so you hit him again. He's on 8 stamina.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, I've rolled high. Oh, heck yeah.
You rolled?
I rolled a 20.
Okay. A 20?
Yeah.
I'm also 20.
Oh no, nothing happens. I love that. You're like, a 20.
Come on then, mate.
Come at me, bro. Nothing happens. We just bash into each other.
Got it. Right. Keep going. Oh no.
You go first.
Right.
Go on.
16.
I got a 15. You just about hit him. He's on 6 stamina.
Come on. I've got to do this. I'm gonna win this through brute strength alone. 18.
17. Here we go.
So giddy. 18.
13. He's on 2 stamina. 1 more hit and he's gone.
Destroy him. Oh, yes, boy. Wait, let me work this out because I can't do maths.
Well, I can tell you that I've only rolled a 13, so you've definitely beat him.
Yeah, but I need to tell you by how much because I got 23.
Heck yeah!
Yeah.
He's dead. You've killed your first ogre. We've made it to 23
My
minutes
first.
there. Your
How
first
many more
ogre.
bit that I'm going to be having to kill?
If you win, turn to page 385.
Oh, yes. I'm feeling good now. Not that I wasn't before, but...
Stray Maiden, you've nailed this accent. I can't find it, Duck. Are you sure it's in here? Have you looked in your shoe?
You've got a talent for representing accents through written word. I've got to say, Stray Maiden, I'm impressed.
I can't find it, Duck. Are you sure it's in here? Have you looked in all your pockets? Yeah, we're carrying on, page 385. Here we go, 385.
385. Can't do.
You do you. You just do you.
I keep attempting it, and it just comes out like garbled rubbish.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, are we still? Has my stream crashed? Are we okay? Because it says I've got 0 viewers and I've been streaming for 0 minutes. Oh no, we're back. We're back.
Okay.
Ooh, we're back. Crikey, Nora. I was like, have I accidentally pressed stop streaming?
No, not to my knowledge.
As the ogre slumps to the ground, the creature in the cage jumps around even more frantically than before. Do you want to take a closer look at the creature in the cage, search the contents of the cave, or leave the cave immediately and continue north?
I'm going to search the contents of the cave.
Okay, have a look in the cave first. 313. Oh, I've laughed a bit too much now. I've got a bit of a snotty nose.
Oh, nice.
Here we go. There's not much of interest to be found in the cave. A straw bed, stone jars, a table and a chair are all the things that are immediately visible, but on a stone shelf just above the bed is a small silver box and it catches your eye. Do you want to open the small silver box, ignore the small silver box and walk over to the creature in the cage, or decide to leave the cave immediately without the silver box and continue your journey northwards?
I'm going to investigate the silver box, please.
Okay, let's have a little look in the silver box. Page 240.
Oh, exciting. Got to be something good in there, right?
You gently prise the lid off the box, but as you do, a yellow gas escapes and envelops your face. Do you have any nose filters?
Yes!
Turn to page 338.
Yes!
The gas is toxic and your eyes begin to water. You hold your breath just long enough to find the nose filters and you slip them into place inside your nostrils. You inhale tentatively, but all is well. After a while, the gas cloud around your face fades away. You put the silver box back into your backpack. Do you want to walk over to the creature in the cage now, or leave the cave and continue your journey northwards?
Best go and see the creature now I've done filling my nostrils with toxic gas.
Okay, page 85. Let's see. What is this strange creature? Inside the cage, a small sinewy creature with brown scaly skin is jumping up and down. He is a goblin. And he has a black shiny rod hanging around his neck on a leather cord. Do you want to unlock the cage door, or ignore the creature and leave the cave and continue your journey north?
We're gonna unlock.
Unlock the cage door, page 9. You unlock the door and step back, drawing your sword just in case the goblin tries to attack you. He picks up a wooden stool and waving it in the air, he kicks the door open and charges at you, screaming. You must fight him, but he's very weak from being in the cage for so long.
Aww.
He is a goblin and he's only got a skill of 5 and a stamina of 4.
Oh,
but nevertheless, you must fight him.
Slaughter him. Oh, it's hardly a fair fight, is it?
Thank you for the alert, Case. Thank you.
No,
is everyone in chat enjoying the adventure so far?
Okay, I'm going. Okay, I got 15.
I got a 10.
Oh,
It is
that wasn't very
hardly a
good for
fair
me.
fight.
I got 16.
Another 10. He's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, little guy. You did bring it on yourself.
Turn to page 176.
I feel a bit bad.
You bend down over the lifeless body of the goblin and examine the rod around its neck. The rod is made of ebony, and there is a screw thread at one end. You are excited to see the letter G neatly inscribed on the other end of what must be the handle of the dwarvish warhammer. Oh my gosh, she's found the handle, guys.
Yes.
Let's get some claps going in the chat. Let me clap you. Clap yourself.
A round of applause.
There we go.
Thank you. Thank you. If I do nothing else, I have at least achieved something, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Amazing. She's got the handle. This is the piece that a lot of people miss. A lot of people end up with no handle.
I'm so pleased that I stopped heading north and I took the hint from the book that I have to go into something eventually because everything's coming up. Oh,
So you put
right.
your find in your backpack and you leave the cave to continue your quest northwards, and you feel pretty damn chuffed with yourself. And we're going to turn to page 358.
Oh, thank you, Pixie Knots. I'm like, woohoo!
She's already found the handle. Walking along the path, you do not notice a rope noose hidden beneath some fallen leaves ahead of you. Your foot catches in the noose and suddenly you're hauled up into the air by the rope, which is tied to a sprung tree. In a second, you're hanging upside down, suspended by your trapped foot. You must test your luck. So the way that you test your luck, you roll both dice and you've got to roll equal to or below. Now, EvaLeena's only got a luck of 8. So
where I fall down.
You need to roll an 8 or below to be lucky.
I rolled 7.
Woo! Okay. So every time you use your luck, you lose your luck. So you are now on 7 luck. But you are lucky. If you are lucky, your sword remains in its scabbard and you're able to use it to cut yourself down from the trap. Turn to page 40. Tense stuff. With such low luck. Woof. You get to your feet and you curse, brushing the dirt from your clothes with your hands. You're tempted to wait around to discover who set the trap, but you decide against it. You continue northwards, turning to page 274. We're going to be pros at this. Yeah, you are. 274. You notice a knotted vine hanging down to the ground from a tree to your left. You look up and see a roughly made tree house amidst the branches. Do you want to climb up the vine to the tree house or continue walking north?
Let's go. I'm on a roll now with exploring things.
You're going into the tree house. Page 195. You reach the top of the vine and scramble onto a wooden platform. A sheet made from leaves and ferns covers the entrance to a small covered living area. As you approach, the sheet is thrown back, and from behind it steps a large and hairy ape-like creature wearing only an animal hide loincloth. He is holding a large bone in his right hand and he grunts at you. He is an ape man. You can draw your sword and attack him, or jump off the platform to the ground 5 meters below. So it's quite a jump. But
no, let's attack him. I'm feeling confident now. Yeah.
You're just running on adrenaline. You're buzzing now.
Let's do this. Until I die, then I won't be so cocky anymore.
Page 352 to attack him. Page 352. The ape man is very agile around the tree and you have difficulty brandishing your sword. You must deduct 2 from your attack strength during each round of combat. So you are going to be fighting with a skill of 10.
Uh-oh.
You can escape by jumping off the platform to the ground 5 meters below. No, you're going to stand and fight, okay?
Yeah.
He's got a skill of
I'm
8.
A coward.
Skill of 8 and a stamina of 7. So this is going to be quite a tough fight. Quite a tough fight.
Why did I do this?
Oh, dumb.
Here we go. We're in battle.
$17.
I only did a 13.
I'm
not rolling very high today. Come on, dice.
Okay. 20.
16.
Okay.
You're rolling very well.
Thank you.
Come on, dice. Come on, dice.
15.
14. You only need to hit him one more time when he's dead.
Oh, come on. Oh. 14.
13.
Yes.
Yes, in your face, ape man.
Okay, if you win, page 207. You step over the body of the ape man and you enter his living area. Animal bones and rotting fruit litter the floor.
Ew.
The animal's The ape man's bed is made of moss and lichen and seems to be crawling with bugs. Ugh. Ugh. You shudder and step back out onto the platform when you then notice a copper bracelet around the ape man's wrist. Do you want to take it off his wrist and put it on your own wrist, or leave it and climb down the vine to the path and carry on walking north? Bracelet from an ape man? Anybody? It is only copper. Copper bracelet.
But this could go, like, I'm thinking it could be maybe useful down the line. Like, if somebody wants the ape man killed and then they can see proof that I've killed him, but equally if he's got brethren and they see me with this bracelet and they know that I killed their brethren, then they're going to kill me and there'll be loads of... I'm going to take it, though.
You're going to take it?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's have it. Why not? Okay. I deserve that.
Page 302. Let's see.
Probably going to spew toxic gas at me again.
You twist the bracelet into place on your own wrist. A powerful feeling surges through your arm and makes you jump. Your arm feels stronger. You now possess a bracelet of skill, which will allow you to add 1 to all future dice rolls when computing your own attack strength. So your attack strength has now gone up to 13.
Yes! Yes, this is tasty!
My God.
There's going to be no stopping me. I am going to be like... killing everything in my path. In fact, I'm just going to look for things to kill now. Deer, dead. Ant, dead. Nothing can stop me now.
Famous last words, guys.
Why do I do this to myself with confidence? I don't even... Oh. Okay, right. Well, now I'm powered up. Powered up to the max.
You now climb down the vine and continue northwards along the path to page 109. Come at me, bro.
Without a doubt.
Soon the path leads out of the trees and onto a large plain with tall grasses. Beyond, you see rising ground and further off some low hills. The path splits and goes in 3 directions. Do you want to go west, east, or north?
West.
She's gonna go west, guys.
I'm
Page
going west.
124. West. 124.
124. West.
The path ends at another junction. The way south leads back into the forest and you decide to go north, turning to page 180.
Well, that made my decision for me.
It sometimes does that. It doesn't want you to go back into the forest once you've come out, for whatever reason.
Fair enough, fair enough.
You walk quickly along the path through waist-high grasses and arrive at another junction in the path. You can continue walking north or head west.
North.
Page 105. In the distance to the right of the path, you see large birds circling in the sky. As you get closer, you recognise them as vultures. If you wish to step off the path and see what or whom the vultures are interested in, you can. Or you can ignore them completely and continue walking north.
I am verily interested.
Let's go and investigate. Page 384.
Might be more bodies for me to loot.
We'll see. Ahead in the grasses, you hear a low moan. You look up and see the vultures patiently waiting overhead. A few steps further and you see the ugly sight of a huge man with muscles like knotted iron staked out to the ground. His arms and legs are tied to 4 large wooden pegs driven deep into the ground. The man is naked except for a small loincloth and his skin is badly blistered from the sun. His face and chest showed the bloodied signs of some cruel torture. His captors will not have gained the information that they sought from him because he is a barbarian. Do you wish to cut him free or leave him to his agony and return to the path and head north?
No, I'm going to cut him free.
Page 128.
Poor guy.
You cut the thick ropes holding the barbarian. He grunts and sits up and rubs his eyes. Well, sure, he could rub his eyes. And his wrists and his ankles. He looks at you and sneers. He's either delirious or ungrateful. for he pulls out one of the wooden stakes from the ground and turns to attack you. Even though he's badly hurt, he's still very strong. He's got a skill of 9 and a stamina of 7.
Right, it's okay, we've got this.
Okay, thank you for... Yeah, don't rub my eyes.
Yeah.
It's still really scratchy.
Oh, okay, right, okay. This is good. This is
What did you get?
24.
I got a 16. So you hit him. You hit him.
21.
16. Rubbish. I'm rolling terribly today.
Oh, I'm rolling quite well. 23.
17. Crikey, Nora. But you have got 13 skill.
I do, which is a huge help. 19.
20.
Oh, no! This is never
Is this the first hit?
It is.
So you take 2 damage. So 2 damage from your stamina.
Yep. Okay, I'm going.
First hit, you've made it 40 minutes and only just taken damage.
21.
15. He's dead.
Nice. I'm really angry at him, actually. That was really rude of him.
I'm really angry at you, actually.
How dare you? How dare you?
Okay.
Sickening.
40 minutes, 40 seconds. We're going to head to page 272. And I'm not pausing as we go. I'm just kind of making a list of some save points as we go.
Okay.
272. That's the last time that you're going to do anybody a favour for some time. You return to the path and head north to page 394.
What a waste of my time.
What a waste of your time. Gradually, the grass around you becomes shorter and the ground gently starts to rise. Ahead, you can hear the sound of flowing water, and soon you reach the banks of a slow-flowing river. The river is very shallow, and some stepping stones cross it to the far bank, where the path continues north into the distance. Do you want to cross the river by the stepping stones or wade through the shallow water across the river?
Stepping stones, please.
Page 66. You step carefully along the slippery stones to the other side of the river. You see that the path continues north into the hills, but it's now getting dark, and you decide to make camp for the night under a large, solitary tree just off to the right of the path. You build a large fire and settle down to sleep for the night. With your sword by your side. Let's see if you make it through the night, shall we? Page 325. Page 325. Something always happens at night.
Oh, I just want to sleep.
Well, this is the Forest of Doom.
Well, it doesn't get its name from nowhere, does it? Oh, no.
No. 325. Okay. You've been asleep for about an hour when the soft noise of fluttering wings wakes you up.
Hello.
You sit up and you grab your sword, and in the light of the full moon, you see 3 large shapes flying towards you. Let me see, what have I got here? What's going to attack you?
3 large dragons are approaching.
They look like large bats, and they swoop in close, and you see the unmistakable fangs of vampire bats. Do you have any garlic birds?
I do have garlic butts!
268. 268.
Yes, boy.
You reach quickly into your backpack and pull out the garlic buds. The vampire bats close in on you but veer away at the last second, screeching loudly. They hover above you, eager to drink your blood, but the garlic keeps them at bay. Eventually, they fly off in search of some other prey.
You
leave the garlic by your side. you know, just in case. And you settle down to sleep again. In the morning, you collect your belongings and you head north along the path. Turning to page 119. This is like flawless so far. 119, here we go. You said you weren't going to win this, but you might.
Yeah, but I need to find this other bit.
The
I've got the
ground
handle.
is quite steep and the path wends its way up into the hills, and by the time you reach the top, the sun is actually quite hot. All around in the distance you see the green circle of darkwood forest. Mist still hangs in the air in the tall grasses behind you, but ahead you see a valley floor bathed in sunlight. All is quiet. As you start down the far side of the hill, you see a junction in the path. You can either continue north down the hill or head west along a new branch.
West.
Page
West.
216. The path leads along the ridge of a hill and ends at another junction. You see that the way south leads back towards the river, and you decide to head north again, 278. The path runs through a narrow gorge between two hills. You feel very vulnerable and decide to draw your sword, expecting to be ambushed at any moment. Unfortunately, because you are concentrating on watching the sides of the gorge, you do not see a small patch of leaves and branches on the path ahead. Your foot goes right through the thin covering of a bear trap, and you plunge 4 meters to the bottom of a rocky pit. To add to your misfortune, a wooden stake with a sharp tip points out of the centre of the pit. Test your luck. You've got a luck of 7.
No. I couldn't. No.
She needs to roll a 7 or below.
I got a 9.
Oh no!
Am I dead?
You're just
I've just
unlucky.
died.
So your luck.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
You just unlucky. Yeah, no.
You're not dead, you're just unlucky, which is almost the same thing. I'm going to use my thirsty command there because I am actually thirsty.
My luck is letting me down. Refreshing.
It is refreshing. Let's have a little look. If you are unlucky, the point of the stake pierces your leg as you land.
Oh.
You lose 2 stamina points for the fall and a further 2 stamina points for injury to your leg.
Ouch.
You've just lost 4 stamina. If you
Holy
are
moly.
still alive, turn to page 319.
Why didn't I see the hole?
Do you possess any boots of leaping?
Yes.
So
I
far you've had
do.
everything you need. Turn to page 228. Let's see if you can leap out of that. 228. The pit is circular, and the smooth sides are with smooth sides, and you are very weak from your fall. But you manage to reach into your backpack and pull out the brown leather boots. They're very light on your feet. You crouch down, and in one mighty leap, you are out of the pit. You dust yourself down and continue to walk north down the gorge, turning to page 255.
I thought I was dead for sure.
I am sorely disappointed that you're not.
It was the black cat that did it. The black cat gave me extra luck.
Continuing down the gorge, you see the handle of a sword sticking out from a large rock by the side of the path. Do you want to pull the sword free from the rock, like Arthur, or continue walking down the gorge?
I feel like I'm going to regret this, but yes, I want to pull the sword.
You've got to. You've got to.
How could I not?
How could you not? Even just to try it, you've got to. Even in real life, if I saw this, I'd be like, I'm going to give it a go.
Right.
I'm going to give it a go. I could be the next king.
I would love that.
Page 182 to try the sword. She has had all the right things so far. You take hold of the sword. You place your foot against the rock. Roll 2 dice.
you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
9. Keeping me in suspense here.
It's less than your current skill score. The
Yes.
sword slowly slides out of the rock. Let's turn to page 70.
So exciting.
The sword is
I've been so looking-
magnificent. It is magnificent and was obviously made by a master craftsman. It feels powerful in your hands. Add 2 points to your skill score for this enchanted sword. Are you fucking kidding me? No fucking way.
Hey, wait, boy. Yeah.
A skill of 15. You're fucking shitting me.
Give me all the battles, baby. Bring it.
Cutting your new weapon
Yes.
through the air, you set off north down the gorge to page 334. Nothing can stand in your way now. Do you think she's going to win, guys? Is she going to win the season? It would make postage really
Maybe.
easy for me if you did.
I'll do it for you.
Postage would be so easy. Between the hills, you see the flat green valley floor stretching out ahead, and beyond, a sinister wall of trees. Darkwood Forest. On the other side of the trees lies Stonebridge, your journey's end. Arriving on the valley floor, the path ends at a junction. You can head west or east. Remember, if you
I need
enter
to
if you enter Stonebridge, your journey ends. I don't think MissDX has played this before because she told me she'd never done Fighting Fantasy before.
I've never played this before, Warriors. Never. Never, ever. Skill of 15, luck of 2. Could go wrong. She's still to find the hammerhead. Yeah, I need to find the hammerhead. Right,
Yeah.
give me my options again, east or west.
East or west?
Where should I go? Chat, please. I need guidance. Thank you, Warriors. Thank
She's
you.
doing really good.
I need guidance though. I don't trust in myself at this point. I'm thinking west. That's my gut instinct.
Let's go with it,
It's
shall we? West.
Let's go with west.
113. I'm not even looking at my map. I'm not even looking at the map I have, so I have no idea where you are.
To be fair, I'm losing track of my own map. I'm not the best map skill person.
The path makes a sudden turn to the right and heads north across the valley floor. To the left of the path you see a large pond with a small wooden hut and a thatched roof sitting by its edge. Do you want to investigate the hut or ignore the hut and continue north?
Hut time. Hut time.
Hut time 3 to 4.
Gonna have a nice lemon tea with whoever's in
Oh.
there and just enjoy.
Enjoy. A tier 3 sub. What the heck? Lone Wolf, what are you doing to me? A tier 3
Hi, Lone
sub.
Wolf.
Jesus Christ. How are you doing today? It could be a Pizza Hut. Yeah. So your aim is to go in.
Hut.
You want to go into the hut and have a cup of lemon tea with whoever's in
Yes.
there. All right.
That is the dream.
Cool. So Lone Wolf, my guest today is MissDX. Look at all these emotes. Thank you so much. And she's doing very, very well so far. She's already found the handle. She's already got her skill is up to 15 now, which is
Yes.
insane. You walk around to the front of the hut and see a large blue vase standing on a small porch. There's nobody about. Oh, Lone Wolf has already done this adventure, by the way, and
Yes.
their ending was very exciting. How are you, Wolfie? How are you today? Thank you so much for that tier 3 sub. That's insane. Why anyone would sub for tier 3 to me or sub at all is insane. There's nobody about. You open the door of the hut, but there's nobody inside to have tea with. There's nobody.
No.
The hut is also devoid of any furniture or objects. You walk outside again and you decide to inspect the blue vase. You look inside, but despite the sunlight, you're unable to see beyond the rim. The vase is filled with an eerie blackness. You shake it, and you do hear a rattling sound. You can drop the vase on the ground, put your hand inside the vase, or ignore it completely, return to the path, and head north.
Oh, heck.
Oh, heck.
I feel like only bad can come of this. I do not have a good feeling about this. I'm out of here.
Okay, ignore the vase, return to the path, and head north. 149.
That is suspicious. Why is there only there's some kind of djinn in there or something hiding?
As you walk across the valley, you see the dark green wall of Darkwood Forest looming up before you. The path leads directly into the thick undergrowth, and soon you are walking between tall, dark trees and thorny bushes. It is dark and quiet. The path forks. Do you want to go west or continue north? Remember, on the other side of this forest is Stonebridge, and you do not have a handle. I do not have a head, sorry. You've got the handle, but no head. Do you want to go north towards Stonebridge?
Yeah,
or
no.
walk
Let's go
east?
west. West.
It's
west.
east, this one. East or
East,
north?
east.
Okay, 130. 130.
I will run into that tree if I wish. Don't you tell me what to do.
I'm going west! God damn it, I can cut through it with my sword. Fame, you're welcome in. Was the head in the vase? No, it was not. It was not. The path forces its way through the gnarled trees and thorny bushes. You hear a strange sound above you and look up to see a creature which appears to be half cat and half girl lying on a branch over the path. It has short, black, shiny fur, like a panther. And there are paws at the end of its arms and legs with sharp claws, but its face has human features with slanted eyes and long teeth. It looks as if it's about to pounce. Would you wish to draw your sword and fight the Catwoman, or run ahead quickly and lose a luck point?
And I can't. Oh gosh, this sounds. I can't afford to lose luck points, so I'm going to draw my sword.
Draw your sword and fight the Catwoman.
Yes.
153. 153.
Why does everyone want to fight me? Why can't we just have lemon tea?
You were
Everyone's
just
so
like,
mean.
bring it on, bring it on. You were like, I'm going to fight everything, I'm going to kill everything. And now you're like, why does everything want to fight me? Why?
Why are you getting me? I've done nothing wrong.
Oh, Ninja Monkey, hi, make her eat floor, high fiber. By the way, Ninja Monkey, you currently stand to win this book and an autographed card by Ian Livingstone. So Ninja Monkey is still at the top of the leaderboard, but let's crack on with this battle. The Catwoman has a skill of 8 and a stamina of 5. She growls and snarls before leaping down from the tree to attack you. You step back and prepare to fight. You can escape if you want to, but
No, don't need to.
he
I'm
did
so good.
really sign it. Yeah, Famior, if you look at my Instagram and my Twitter, you'll see what he sent me yesterday. So yeah, stamina of 5, skill of 8. Let's go.
Oh, 19.
13.
Yeah.
Yes, in Discord as well, Famior. Yes, in Discord.
23.
12.
You are but a peasant to me. 23.
12. Dead. Dead.
Slaughtered, more like.
Slaughtered. But yes, everything is in Discord if you want to have a little look at what Ian Livingstone actually sent me, which is mad that he sent me anything. Okay, so that was the Catwoman, 58 minutes and 7 seconds. If you
I'm
win,
not cuddling my cat anymore. I felt bad.
I'm sorry I killed you. Yeah, how is everyone today? Ninja Monkey, yes, he has actually signed it, and we do have a brand new copy. And next season is even more exciting because of the stuff he sent me. So next season's going to be an amazing prize that I do not want to give away. So no one win next season. No one win next season. Page 202 if you beat the Catwoman. So at the moment, guys, anyone who's new in, MissDX is doing great. She's already found the handle, but no head. No head.
The head. If I find the head, I'll be happy. Come on.
The ears of the Catwoman are pierced by 2 gold studs. They're worth 5 gold pieces each. So they've got gold studs which are worth 5 gold pieces each, and you put them into your backpack. You then set off east along the twisting path, turning to page 355. You arrive at another junction in the path. You ignore the way south and continue east to page 340. Walking along the path, you see a small man wearing an iron helmet and a chainmail coat sitting on a log by the side of the path. He is a dwarf and he doesn't look very pleased to see you. Oh, God, do you want to start a conversation with him, draw your sword to attack him, or push him off the log and run east?
No, I'm going to talk to him. But I really want to push him off the log.
I really want someone to push him off the log and run away.
I'm going to talk to him. I'm sorry to disappoint.
141 to talk to him.
See?
What the fuck was that? Hey, oh, crikey. You ask the dwarf if he comes from Stonebridge. He glares at you and jumps to his feet, grabbing his axe. He tells you that he hates the dwarves of Stonebridge and that he is searching Darkwood Forest for Gillibrand's warhammer to take back to his village, Mirewater, which is in the west. He tells you that his name is Trumbull and that his favourite eagle has been lost while attempting to seize Gillibrand's warhammer. You realise that you're talking to an enemy of Stonebridge and you must lose a luck point.
Oh, come on.
You have got a luck potion though, so you're like, it's fine.
Do.
I'll drink the potion after.
Yeah, oh yeah, okay. So, I'm like 2 ends of the spectrum with my skill and my luck, you know?
Yeah. You can drink a luck potion and you'll go up to 9 luck if you do that. But if you wish to attack Trumbull, you can, or you can tell him that you're unable to help him, bid him farewell, and continue east along the path.
So, may I drink my luck potion?
Yeah, absolutely. So drink a luck potion. You go up to 9 luck.
And I'm going to bid him well. I can't help him, but adio. Have a lovely life. And I'll see you around.
Page 59. I must bid you adieu.
Ah, yes.
Such an amazing book. So many cool and interesting things. I really want to get a copy and see what all the different paths are. Absolutely, go for it. If anyone actually gets into fighting fantasy because of this, then my mission is accomplished. Accomplished my mission. Goodbye, Mr. Trumbull. Thanks, Angel Warriors. Yeah, welcome into the Discord. Welcome in. There's a lot going on in there. You arrive at another junction in the path. You ignore the way south and continue east to page 171.
I feel like I'm going on like a merry-go-round. Just give me the head.
Give me the head. I need some head.
Give me the head.
I need some head.
Why?
It was going to become a joke at some point.
But I do want the hammer head.
I want the head. You're so childish. Oh my god. Grown adult women over here.
Kind of.
You have a teenager. You should be more mature.
I know.
You should be more mature. How's that happened?
Oh dear. I don't know how I'll have a teenager.
I have no children. No children. But never say never. Never.
No.
I am getting on a bit though. I'm getting on a bit now. Oh no, we're giggling at head and shaft jokes. Yep. I'm surprised it's taken us this long, to be honest. Of course we are. Okay, page 171. The path comes to another junction. The way south leads back to the valley. I'm on an adventure. Oh, yeah. I'm looking for head.
I'm preoccupied now.
The way south leads back into the valley, and you decide to stay in the forest and head north to page 190. Now remember, guys, she hasn't found the head yet. If she arrives in Stonebridge, her adventure will be over, and the only way to get her back on track is to donate £10 and give her a potion of teleportation. That is the only way that she'll be able to continue. 190, I said, didn't I?
Yeah.
Cool, lovely. Ahead you hear the thumping of heavy footsteps and the noise of branches breaking. It sounds as though some huge creature is coming down the path towards you. Do you wish to face the oncoming beast or hide in the bushes off the path?
Face the beast.
Face the beast, page 265. The thumping and crashing gets louder, and suddenly you see a huge leg appear in front of you. Looking up, you see that the leg belongs to a man some 5 meters tall. He is wearing brown canvas clothing and fur boots. He appears to be in a hurry and is crashing through the undergrowth as though it isn't there. He's a forest giant. On seeing you, his eyes widen and he raises his great wooden club. You must fight him. He has a skill of 9 and a stamina of 9.
Oh. Okay. But this is going to be fine.
Oh, Lone Wolf, it could do, actually. I will allow it. If we don't get the £10 donation, I will allow that to count.
50, 24.
11. Rubbish. I rolled 2 ones.
Yes.
Rubbish.
Oh, that is rubbish.
But yeah, good point, Lone Wolf. I will allow that. I will allow that.
19.
14.
20.
14. I'm rolling so rubbish today. Rolling so rubbish.
23.
15. One more hit and he will be down.
Oh, come on. Oh, crud. Crudulations. 18.
18 as well. Nothing happens.
Okay. Okay. We've got this. We've got this. Oh, 18.
16.
It just beat a giant without taking a hit, baby.
Oh my
But is
god.
he holding within his mouth or anywhere some head? Just
Oh my god.
just give me the head of the hammer, please. Pockets. Where is it?
Wherefore art thou?
I just want it. It's no good me being this awesome fighter unless I can get
Head.
this head. Yes.
I hope someone's making clips. Otherwise, I'm gonna have so many clips from this episode to go into our reel.
Give me.
356. Stuffed inside the forest giant's clothing, you find a brass lantern with a green wick. There's no liquid inside it to burn. Perhaps it's a magic lantern. You can rub it and make a wish, try to light the wick, or throw it away and head north.
Do you know, I'm going to rub it and make a wish, but I feel like it's just going to tell me, like, don't be daft. That's, of course, this is just a lantern. But let's go for it anyway.
Okay, let's give it a rub. Rub-a-dub-dub. I've still got head on the... oh my god.
It's like turn it around.
Give the head a rub.
Give the head a rub.
See what comes out. As you rub it, the lantern that is,
Oh, thanks for clarifying.
green smoke slowly starts to rise from the wick and take shape. It forms the outline of a fat old man with a balding head sitting on a cushion. This is hilarious.
This better not be the head.
His mouth opens slowly and in a deep voice he says, "Well, what do you want?"
Ooh.
What do you want? You tell him of your quest, and he tells you that he's unable to offer you material gain or wealth. He can only offer you personal well-being. Oh, he's one of them.
Okay, I guess.
He can restore your skill, stamina, or luck to its initial level.
Yeah.
You don't really need any of those.
Well, I'll have stamina. I won't mind going back up to 20.
Okay, so you're going to take the stamina,
Yes,
make
please.
your choice, the genie will disappear and the lantern will turn black. Can you throw it on the ground and head north?
Nice.
Sign up for my yoga class. Exactly. He's like a little guru. He's like, I can only offer you personal well-being.
Fat little use you are. To be fair, no, it's got my stamina up. If, you know, I can't remember yoga doing that to me when I did it.
So
was
Feldmouse,
messed.
I have said that because the tier 3 sub is very expensive. So if no one donates the £10, then I will indeed accept that as the teleport. Okay, you throw it on the ground and head north, page 231. 231, but thank you so much for doing that.
Oh, of course,
You
Pixie,
can.
yeah.
She just hasn't been hit very much, to be honest. The path twists
my
and
sense of
turns
vision.
and then makes a sudden sharp turn to the west. Following the new course, you're aware of some squawking in the trees above you. You look up and see 3 large birds swooping down on you. Their beaks and talons look razor sharp. You only have a second in which you draw your sword to defend yourself against 3 Deathhawks.
Oh, Deathhawks, not Terrorhawks.
No, but they're no match for you with your 15 skill. I think you're literally just going to slice through them.
Why would I mean?
The first one has a skill of 4 and a stamina of 4.
Oh, bless it.
The second one has a skill of 4 and a stamina of 3.
Oh, bless it.
And the third one has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 4.
Oh, bless them, eh? Go on then, eh? It'll be a quick death for them.
Oh, provider of teleportation. Heck yeah! Oh my god, we got a teleportation bonus.
Oh, thank
Wicked.
you.
I don't know who's done that, but thanks.
Thanks.
We've got a green bonus heart. Ooh, wonderful. Okay, sorry. Oh my god, that's awesome. I will do the official thing when we've done this battle. Okay, I only rolled a 10.
Okay, well, I have absolutely destroyed you with 25.
Jesus Christ. Who did that? Who provider of teleportation? Who did that? That's amazing.
19.
11. Was it you, Lone Wolf? Was
See
it
you
you?
first bird.
First bird is dead. Bless it.
Okay, that is 24.
10.
Okay. That is 25.
Ooh.
Oh.
16.
Ah, but it's not good enough though,
Yeah,
is
but
it?
that one did well. It was like, it got its last peck in. It was like, I'm gonna win!
And I was like, nope.
Nope.
You're dead.
That was a double 6. Right, third death
18.
9.
There's just no. You were right. I feel a bit bad for them. 20.
13.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Well, they're just at this point, they are just slowing me down. You know. They are serving me no purpose. Get
Fight
gone.
them one at a time and win.
Oh,
Page
yes.
224.
Unless they're like little magpies and storing shiny things and they quite like the look of this. I don't know actually. Is the handle, what was it made out of? I wrote it down somewhere. Bronze? Is bronze shiny? Not really.
The head is made of bronze. It's fairly shiny.
Yeah.
It could be.
Oh,
Depends
so maybe
if it's
they've stored
rusted.
it? Yeah.
Okay, 224. Let's go. 224. One of the Deathhawks has a silver band around one of its legs. It has an inscription which reads, "Death awaits you." You decide that you'll probably leave that, and you head quickly west. Page
choice.
332. I'm just going to pause so that we can do the official bonus. We've never seen Vicky so disappointed.
I'm glad that I could give her the disappointment that you've never seen before.
Okay, let us do this, shall we? Where's my doodah? Where's my doodah? The viewers have granted the adventurer 1 bonus! Woohoo!
Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Would you like to take a bonus life or a potion of teleportation? I think you'll probably need the teleportation, but I will leave it up to you when you sneaks a third dice into a set. I haven't got one handy actually. Oh no, it's over there. I'm not going to sneak a third dice in because that's naughty. But you just let me know when you want to use that. Shall we continue west for now? See what happens?
Yeah, I guess.
I haven't got my map. I actually don't know how far away we are from the end.
I have no idea either because my map doesn't make sense to me anymore.
We're going to go to page 332 and see what happens. But I won't let you go into Stonebridge. I will transport you.
Okay.
Here we go. You arrive at another junction in the path, and looking at Big Leg's map, you decide to head north in the direction of Stonebridge, ignoring the narrow path continuing west. Let's see what happens on page 103. Right, I think we may need to teleport.
No.
Okay, the path opens out into a small clearing. To the right, you see a pile of branches, grass, and pieces of rag, the lair of some large creature. Amongst the debris and old bones scattered about, you catch sight of something glittering. Do you want to take a closer look or hurry north along the path?
I'm taking a closer look.
Okay. Page 57. You walk over to investigate the lair and are suddenly aware of a dark shadow being cast all about you. You hear a loud roar above you and look up to see a dragon-like creature with 2 legs and green scaly skin, and it's flying down to its lair. A bolt of fire shoots out from its mouth.
No way.
Test your luck.
No!
You've got a luck of 9 now. A luck of 9.
Oh. Wait, which way does it work round?
You've got to roll a 9 or below.
I rolled a 12.
Your luck goes down to 8. You are unlucky and the firebolt slams into your back, knocking you to the ground. Page 35.
Holy moly.
Lose 4 stamina points from the injury caused by a terrible burn.
Whoa.
And turn to page 132.
Oh, I knew there were going to be a dragon somewhere.
The creature landing in front of you is not a dragon, but a wyvern. It looks at you and opens its mouth, ready to let out another burning roar. It's 10 meters long and its thick scales look hard to penetrate with your sword. Do you possess a flute?
No. Oh, I see it's all going south now.
Page 167.
Dear me.
So Ian Livingston, I have no idea what his Twitch name is, but I really hope that it's Zagor the Warlock, or the real Zagor. I really hope that it's something like that. The wyvern's long tail swishes from side to side and smoke curls up from its nostrils. You draw your sword and prepare to fight this fearsome beast with a skill of 10 and a stamina of 11.
I have met my match. Oi!
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
This is going to be a fierce fight.
Let me roll that one again. It just rolled on my lap. Oh no, not a good start. 18.
That's 16.
Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, what did you say? 18?
19.
No. No.
Lose 2 stamina.
Okay. 22.
16.
Yes. $23.
17.
This dice take a look. There we go. To sell. 25.
I don't think I can beat that. Yeah, no, I got a 70.
Nice. For me. Oh, that's getting too trigger happy with his dice. I got 26.
I got a 14. One more hit and it's dead.
Come on. 23.
Oh, I got a 21. I thought I got it. I honestly thought I was going to get it then.
Did you forget I'm the greatest fighter of all time?
You don't. Yeah, she's got a skill of 15, so she had a skill of 12 already, and then she got a copper band which upped it to 13, and then she pulled out a magical sword with a +2 to skill. You don't get the reference of the name that I said, so Zagor is the warlock from Firetop Mountain, which we'll be meeting in season 4. So yeah, Zagor is a warlock, and we'll be meeting him season 4 of this show. Page 305 we're heading to now. Let's see what this wyvern has got, and then I think we may need to teleport somewhere. You walk around the motionless wyvern and start to rummage through its lair and surrounding debris. You find a gauntlet made of plate iron, a throwing knife, 10 gold pieces and a gold ring. You put the knife and the gold pieces in your backpack. Do you want to try on the gauntlet, try on the ring, or leave these items and head north along the path?
I'm going to try on the gauntlet.
Okay, 374. You slip the gauntlet onto your hand and take hold of your sword. Slicing the air with it, you feel more than usually skilled with your weapon. You now possess a gauntlet of weapon skill, and you can add 1 point to future dice rolls when computing your attack strength. Fuck off! Just fuck right off!
I'm gonna fuck some people up. I don't know about fucking off. Oh, 16! Yes!
Would you like to try on the gold ring?
Oh yeah, can I do both?
Yeah, you can try on the gold ring.
Heck yeah!
Page
Yeah.
133.
Although, will my greed get the better of me?
Slipping the ring onto your middle finger, you're suddenly gripped by an agonizing pain. Eventually, the pain subsides and you're unable to take the ring off. You're wearing a cursed ring of slowness. Subtract 2 points from your dice rolls when rolling your attack strength.
No!
Back down to 14 you go.
No! I got too greedy. I knew it.
And now you
feel better now.
Yeah, I feel much better now. Much better. You have no idea how good I feel now.
I knew it. My greed got too much.
But yes, you guys are getting a peek at the new book. If you go into any of my social medias, into the Discord, my Instagram, or my Twitter, you'll actually see the next 2 books. So the next 2 seasons. So, spoiler alert, there's going to be 2 more seasons. And if you look at my socials, you'll see exactly what they are. Yeah, what he sent me was amazing. Okay, so now you're going to walk north along the path, turning to page 360. If we get time at the end of the show, I'll show off what he sent me. For those of you that didn't see it. Do you want to teleport yet?
I feel like I should be doing. But I'm not sure where to.
I I will teleport you.
Okay, Brill, let's do it. Let's teleport.
Okay, so I am going to teleport you to number 2 on the map, which is page 99. This will add quite a lot of time to your time, but it will give you a better chance. So let me just pause the timer here. It will give you a better chance of getting everything you need, but it will put quite a lot of time on. So do you want to stick with where you were before?
No, because I feel like it's game over if I do that anyway.
It will be.
Because, yeah, so no, we'll go with it. I'd rather, like, win the game by doing everything I'm meant to do.
Okay. So no, it wasn't completely unexpected, and no, he did not sneakily get my address. I know what book I'm doing for next season, and I bought the book as a prize, but it's currently out of print, so you can't buy it new anywhere. So I bought a copy off the internet, and it said used but very good condition, and it came and it was basically only fit for a charity shop. It was shit. So I thought I'd be cheeky, and I contacted Ian and I just said, he's aware that I do this show, and I said the book for next season for the winner is just awful. And I said, I don't suppose you happen to have one in your I don't suppose you have a secret stash of them anywhere, and you'd be willing to part with one. And he said, yes, I do have one. I didn't expect him to sign it, and I didn't expect him to send me all the extra bits, so like I was properly chuffed. And to be honest, part of me was like, maybe this isn't even the real Ian Livingston, and I've given my address to a stranger. So like to get all of the stuff was just pretty amazing. Anyhow, we've teleported to spot number 2, if you're happy with that.
Yes, let's go.
Or I can teleport you directly to point number 3, which is less useful, but will add less time to your... So we're 9 minutes away from Ninja Monkey's time. So I can teleport you to spot number 3, which will probably still get you what you want, but will be a little bit trickier. It's not as useful.
No, spot number 2.
Spot number 2. Wicked. Do things properly. Okay, we're going to page 99. Let us continue. Ahead you see the path ends at the door of a large hut made of dried mud. It has a domed roof and a single window. Oh, we're back on the plains. We're not in the forest. Here we go. You peer through the window and see a large man with dark skin sitting at a table in the middle of the hut. He's bare-chested and is flexing the muscles of his arms. Do you wish to enter the hut?
Yes.
Yes. 209. As you enter the hut, the big man smiles. He looks pleased to see you and speaks in a deep voice.
To have lemon tea with.
You're like, oh, how'd you fancy a cup of tea? And he just says, welcome, stranger. My name is Quinn, and I earn my living by my arms. Would you care for a little wager, perhaps at arm wrestling? Do you wish to accept the challenge of an arm wrestle, or do you wish to decline his offer and politely refuse and return to the junction in the path?
No, let's have a little bit of fun. Let's arm wrestle.
Let's arm wrestle. Page 28. Oh, I forgot to teleport you. Hang on a second.
Oh, amazing.
You've teleported.
Thank you.
Do you possess an armband of strength?
Yes.
You do? Oh my god.
Yes, I do.
Page 52. You lucky duck. Quinn explains that he will wager some dust of levitation against an item or coins to the value of 10 gold pieces. As you sit down at the table opposite him, you deftly slip on the armband of strength. You put your elbow on the table and lock hands with him. His grip is like an iron jaw, and his dark eyes look confident. His biceps bulge, and he gives you the signal for the contest to begin. You start to push his arm down and are amazed at your own strength. Sweat breaks out on his forehead, and you can see the disbelief and pain on his face. You push harder, and eventually falls his arm onto the table in defeat. Turn to page 78. Oh, grab his head while you're at it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Crikey, you surely came for a cup of tea.
Go on then.
Quinn stands up and walks silently to a wooden chest at the back of the hut. He lifts the lid and pulls out a small glass vial. He hands it to you and walks back to the table, where he slumps into his chair, looking thoroughly dejected.
Oh, he's a man of his word.
Well, he's trained his whole life to be good at arm wrestling.
And I've just destroyed him.
You just destroyed him.
But did I cheat? Sort of like cheating, isn't it?
A bit.
Oh.
He lifts the lid and pulls out a glass vial. He hands it to you and walks back to the table, where he slumps in his chair, thoroughly dejected. The dust in the vial sparkles in the light, and you put it into your backpack and leave the hut. So you now have some dust of levitation. Outside, you walk back to the junction in the path to page 349.
A local brewery does hogsback tea, so you could have a head on your tea. What?
What did I say? 349. You arrive back at the crossroads. You ignore the way south back into the forest, and you can go north or east now. North or east.
East.
Yeah?
I say with not much confidence.
102. You walk along the path and notice marks in the ground made by the hooves of a horse heading east. If my tea starts foaming, it's going down the sink. Exactly. I'd be like, there's something not right with this tea. The hoof marks lead south back into the forest, and you decide you're going to head north. Page 105. In the distance to the right of the path, you see large birds circling in the sky. As you get closer, you recognise them as the vultures from before. Do you wish to step off the path and see what the vultures are interested in, or ignore them and continue walking north?
Let's ignore them.
Ignore the vultures and continue walking.
Ignore.
394. 394. You're like, I'm having the strangest deja vu.
Yeah, I feel like I've been here before.
Gradually, the grass around you becomes shorter, and the ground gently starts to rise. Ahead, you hear the sound of flowing water, and soon arrive at the banks of a river. Getting weird deja vu again. Do you want to cross it by the stepping stones, or wade through the water?
We're going to wade through this time, just for the laughs.
186, just for the laughs. Fearless.
I'm just like, let's bring it on.
Bring it on, all right. This could be the end of you. You step into the water. That teleportation was completely useless. You step into the water and start to wade across the river. The water is quite murky, and although the level only rises to your waist, you feel somewhat vulnerable to the creatures that live in the water. Suddenly, your fears are realised, and you feel sharp teeth sinking into your thigh.
Oh, for goodness sake.
You reach down into the water and feel the long, thin body of a blood eel extending from your leg. You draw your sword and start to stab at the water. The blood eel only has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 4, but you must battle it nonetheless.
Okay, go on then.
Go on then, just for laughs. Go on
just
then.
for the laughs. Yeah. 24.
12.
$18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Dead.
I got like a 13. Dead. Dead.
Thank you, warriors.
131.
But still, I hate eels. The thought of one on my leg is making me feel extremely icky right now.
Same. No luck needed to hit in the water, I'm surprised. No, well, it's on her leg, so she's just kind of like slicing close to her
Just
leg, I
slicing
guess.
at it.
Also, hi, Aaron. I was expecting death. She's got,
Hi, Aaron.
got a lot of skill. Got a lot of skill. She's got 14 skill because she's now got she's got a copper band, she's got a magical sword, she's got a gauntlet, but she's also got a cursed ring, so
Yeah.
she's on a skill of 14, a stamina of, how much is your stamina now? Is it still 20?
No, it's 14, but I've got 10 provisions.
And she's on a luck of 8. So she's already had a potion of teleportation.
Yeah, so I've sort of failed already, really. In a roundabout way.
She's not going to beat the top time. Ninja Monkey, I think it's fairly safe to say that you are still the top of the leaderboard here. The creature, oh no, I've done that. You drag yourself out of the water onto the far bank of the river. You see that the path continues north into the hills, but it's now getting dark and you decide to make camp for the night under a solitary tree.
Oh no, now things gonna go down.
You build a large fire and settle down to sleep with your sword by your side. Turn to page 325. I wish I could try Forest of Doom again. It was really fun. No worries at all. Like, I say come back next season for sure. Oh no, you fucked your back up.
Oh no, Aaron.
Sorry to hear that. You've been asleep for about an hour when you hear the familiar sound of some flapping wings.
Oh no.
You sit up and grab your sword, and in the light of the full moon you see 3 large bats swooping towards you. And you can see that they're vampire bats. But you still have those garlic buds, right?
Right, no, because I used them last time.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
if
no.
Does your bag still smell a little bit of garlic?
What
What do you think, guys? Shall we make her fight the bats this time? I honestly thought she might as well. I was like,
Ninja,
I honestly thought MissDX was going to do it.
I wish I'd usurped you good, but alas, no, you're still winning for now. So well done.
Yay for you!
For you, MissDX. Yay for you. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yay for you, Ninja Monkey.
So
Okay,
Ninja is still top of the leaderboard and still stands to win a copy of the book and some merch as well, and a signed postcard from Ian Livingston. So that is a pretty damn cool prize.
But that's
Pretty
okay
damn
because
cool.
I defeated a dragon type thing, so I'm pretty happy. Just saying.
Shall we make her fight the bats this time? Because technically she has used the garlic already.
Technically, I have. I personally feel I should fight the bats. Also, I want to see what happens. Also,
Cool.
I'm undefeatable. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. I don't want to be too confident because then that's when I die and then everyone laughs at me. Okay.
Let's turn to page 79 and make you fight the bats. Let's do it. You stand with your back to the tree and prepare to fight the vampire bats. You fight them one at a time as they swoop down on you. First vampire bat has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 5.
Aw, cute.
Bless it.
God, bless his little cotton bat socks.
Cotton bat socks. The second one has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 5. And the last one is a big old boy. He has a skill of 5 but a stamina of 7.
Ooh, big boy.
A big boy.
A big
Let's
boy.
go, let's roll.
How's my dice? There they are. They're coming, they're swooping at me and I can't roll. I've got 19.
12.
Yeah, boy. 21.
10. Rubbish rolls today.
18.
13. So the first one is dead. 2 more
Sorted.
bats. 2 more bats.
20.
15. Not bad.
No, that's pretty
But
good
not
for
good.
you.
It's pretty good for me.
For you. 20.
11. Maths.
Yeah, I know, my brain's like, 19.
Ooh, we have got an 18.
Ooh, but not good enough.
bad. Not good enough.
Not good enough. Good, but no dice. Is that what they say? Is that the saying? I
No
don't know.
dice.
I don't know what the saying is. 20.
15. This is the last bat.
19.
9.
It's a full. 20.
15. One more hit and you will have defeated all these bats.
18.
14. They're
Easy.
gone.
Piece of piss, that. Don't even know why you bothered.
Cocky little shit. Cocky little shit.
Oh, yeah.
386.
I've earned my cockiness with my amazing skill.
You settle down to sleep again for the night, but have a restless night. In the morning, you wake early, collect your belongings, and you set off north along the path to page 119. So she's got a dust of levitation. She just really needs to find this head.
I know, I really need the head.
What? How are you today, Daddy Reynolds? Subscribed for 8 months. Thank you so much. I'm still amazed that anyone subs at me now, especially now that I'm only streaming twice a week. I'm like, why? Why? But thank you, my lovelies. Thank you so much. Oh, bless his little. Thank you. I'm glad that people are making clips. It makes my job so much easier if people clip stuff for me. Otherwise, I have to watch. Like, I still got to go through. Ask me how many times I stream. How many times do you stream, Daddy Reynolds? We're on page 119. The ground is quite steep. Twice a year. Oh my god. Well, we need to fix that. We need to fix that. You need to do some more streamies. But yeah, it makes my job so much easier if people clip for me. So I do appreciate it. Thank you. By the time you reach the top of the hill, the sun is quite hot, and all around in the distance you see the green circle of Darkwood Forest. Mist still hangs in the tall grasses behind you, but ahead you see a valley floor bathed in sunlight. All is quiet. As you start down the far side of the hill, you see a junction in the path. You may either continue north down the hill or west along the new branch.
Down the hill.
Down the hill, page 90. Page 90.
I'm getting so nervous. I just want this hammerhead so bad. I've never wanted a fictional hammerhead so much in my life.
The path runs north down the hill between large boulders and rocks. You have an uneasy feeling that you're being watched. Then, from behind one of the larger boulders to the left of the path spring 2 sinewy men with long hair and beards. They're wearing animal furs and they look menacing. One notches an arrow to his bow and lets it fly. You must test your luck. You've got a luck of 8, so you need to roll an 8 or below.
Yes, 3.
Wicked. Now your luck goes down to 7.
Oh, yeah,
but you are lucky and the arrow misses you and flies past your head. Turn to page 210. I think once we deal with these guys, I think we might take a little break because I need to go to the loo. It's all just too exciting. It's making me need a wee. The men curse and jump up and down in anger at having missed you. They start to argue and push each other about. They seem to forget all about you. Do you want to attack the wild hillmen whilst they're arguing, or take advantage of the situation and walk past them whilst they're arguing?
No, I'm going to fight them. They tried to arrow me.
Page 43.
I will not tolerate such insolence.
Do you not know who I am?
Yes. How dare you?
How dare you? Okay, you draw your sword and charge at the hillmen who now have stopped arguing and are wielding axes. The first one has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 5. And the second one has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 4. Why would there be a P command? What the heck?
Oh, there isn't a P command.
There's not. Yeah. Please don't make one.
P command.
Everyone has one now. What the, right, you can escape if you want to, or you can continue to fight them.
I'm going to fight them, and I'm going to kill them too.
Okay, fight them one at a time. No, don't create a P command, oh god.
Go P, have fun!
Oh my god. Oh jeez, so we're getting a raid. Thank you, Manual Terror, for raiding. How was your stream today? How are you?
Hi.
Okay.
21.
We have got an 11. We've got an 18. Not too bad. Not too bad.
No, it's not too bad. No,
Not
that's
too
pretty
bad.
good.
Thank you so much
21
for the
again.
raid. Can we get a shout out? Oh, you're already on it. Thank you, Lone Wolf. Mod of the year right here.
Oh.
That's 14. No, yep, 14.
Yep, no, you're gone. 21 for me.
Yeah. Can you also shout out MissDX again for me as well, please? That'd be awesome.
19.
13. Rubbish. So
Nah,
he's gone. Oh, yes, my love. Thank you, my darlings.
Hi, Manual Terror. Hi. 19. I don't know why the maths was not coming to me.
No,
then.
I am rubbish at maths at this game. And we've got a 14 over here, so he goes
Okay.
hit. Not a chance. But not a chance.
It is 22.
Yeah, no. 14
Yeah,
from me
gone.
as well. Gone.
Yeah, dead.
Dead. Dead.
Deadly doodlies.
Deadly cuddlies.
Deadly doodlies.
Deadly doodlies. I like it. Right, we're going to head over to page 50, but right now I'm going to take a pee break. So when we come back...
Exclamation mark P.
No, not exclamation mark P. Oh my god. Go pee, have fun. Yeah, have fun
Yay.
watching my clips reel. Have fun doing that. I'm going to be right back in a few minutes. Go pee, go grab a drink, go do what you need to do, and I'll see you back here in 3.
Yeah, it's
you in a
tricky
bit.
because the potential for this is very good. It's a bit like the drink one last time. It was like,
Are you ready?
yeah, go for it.
Ahead you see the Turner. Oh God, come on. The tunnel turns sharply. You see Tina Turner.
Yes! Finally went the right way.
rolling on a river.
Go west.
Let's have open egg. Go west. Du-du-du-du-du. Gonna get DMCA'd if we carry on.
I'm going to trust Beyonce again, but if Beyonce's wrong, I'm going to switch to Rihanna instead.
To the left, to the left. West is death. West is death. West is death, my darlings. He went west before and he died. Gotta give you the sad trombone.
I feel like that noise follows me around my life.
Well, I was at 1, so that
Oh.
hit me pretty hard.
Oh, you dead?
Yeah.
It's not quite what you imagined it to be. No, it's not the Mario experience you'd hoped for. As you touch the door handle, it goes soft in your hand. And when you try to pull your hand away, you find it is glued to the handle. A giant fist.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Beyonce.
I've lost it. Rice and mats. Mice and rats. That's the one. Mice and rats. Did I say rice and mats?
Rice and mats are everywhere.
Rice and mats everywhere. Absolute shambles today, I tell you. I've got monkeys running this show. Monkeys.
Just come in here and yell. It's like those weird videos that you see on TikTok.
Meow.
Oh yeah, exactly. I've muted myself each time he's done it, but if I just leave it, you'll hear. He's just.
This is all a little bit much. I'm gonna stop and have lunch.
What provisions have you got? Tell us what you've got. When I've got my hair up like this, I feel like the little blue worm.
If she'd have gone that way, she would have gone straight to the castle.
Yeah.
You turn the corner and almost bump straight into Tina Turner.
Yes.
No, wait, it's just two fierce-looking orcs, armed with morning stars and wearing leather armor. I mean,
Tina Turner, orcs. Same
kind of
thing.
the same thing. with a strong bow, with a strong
A thrombo.
with his crossbow still aimed.
Thrombo.
I'm going straight into the tunnel. I don't want to see his face for one more second. Because he's a dick.
Goodbye.
And we do not like dicks over here. At least Colleen doesn't.
213. I love a. No, shush, no.
Someone clip that! Clip that! Clip that!
Phone ring. Oh my god. Casey.
Bone
Yes.
ring. A ring of boning. Well done, Crimea! Yay! The timer doesn't matter anymore. He's the winner. Exactly. I cannot believe it. You made it out. The final episode. The final episode, and Crimea made it out. We're back. Oh, are you muted? Hello?
Yes. I'm like, so paranoid about sounds.
That's okay.
I'm like, and all you have to do is like tap it. And so it's so easy for me to do, and then I totally forgot. I was muted. I was saying you had pee, you had fun. That's
I
good.
did. I peed. I had fun. And you love those clips. Well, there will be more from this season. So last season I did something really cool. I actually did a live premiere on YouTube of the clips reel, and actually it was really exciting. So I think I'll do the same again. It takes me ages to make the clips, but I'm really lucky that people have been going through and making clips for me this season. So that's made my job a lot easier. But yes, there will be another clips reel this season. So if you do spot something, that's a well-timed command there. If you do see something, I mean, this has been full of like hilarious moments, so there'll be a ton of clips from this one. But yeah, it does make my life so much easier if people can clip for me. I spent about 4 hours going through and finding clips last time, and then it took me about another day to like make the clips reel. It was insane. Okay, so you've just attacked some wild hillmen and won. Let us see what happens. Around the neck of one of the wild hillmen, you find a small silver key hanging on a small leather cord.
Oh, nice.
Yes, she does. Yes, MissDX does stream. Yes.
Yes, I do, Ninja Monkey.
Oops. Yeah, please shout.
Misty C. Yeah. Love it.
Cool. So you've now got a small silver key that you untie and put in your backpack, and then you set off north again to page 188. Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. She does a lot of horror and RPGs and stuff like that. It's very cool. I was watching you play Resident Evil 5 yesterday.
Yes.
Hilarious, by the way, hilarious. Right, walking down the hill, you see the valley floor stretching out ahead and beyond a sinister wall of dark wood. On the other side of the trees lies Stonebridge, your journey's end. You arrive on the valley floor and see that the path comes to a junction. Do you want to head west or east?
I can't remember where I went last time.
I haven't been keeping track.
No.
So you've gone over the river and you've gone down. So I know that you went west.
Down. Oh, let's go east. Oh, go west.
Last time we went.
Oh,
so last
Monkey.
time, instead of fighting the hillmen, so before we did that, we went west. So we didn't see the hillmen before, so we went west that time instead. So we've actually never been this way. So you've gone north. You've gone north into the gorge. You've attacked the hillmen, and now you can either go west or east.
Let's go west.
Okay, west. 221.
Oh, Casey seems to think.
Yeah, we went west previously. We didn't fight the hillmen. We went west before
west
them.
quite a lot.
So let's go west this time. 221. Okay, the valley floor is covered with lush green grasses and is very flat. You soon arrive at another junction in the path. You can continue west or head north.
Continue west.
It does need a sound, yes. Continue west, 378. But how do we make a P noise? I'm not gonna do it.
Shh. I don't know.
That's the sound, guys. That's it. The first sound in reverse.
Ew.
But it would still be have the at the end, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes if I've had a really good pee, I'll like.
Oh, I love a good way. I
When
absolutely
you've been
love a good
absolutely
way.
busting, and then it's all at you. It's like,
You're like,
yeah, exactly.
That's good. I love a good way. I sometimes actually say that. I'm like, oh my god, I love a good way.
That was such a good wee. What a pleasant wee that was.
They're all good ways. Oh no, they're not all good ways. Some of them are just like normal.
Yeah, some
bog
of them are
standard way.
disappointing.
Yeah.
You know, you sat there waiting for it to pass because you're just wasting your time.
Okay, this is definitely new. Fuck, the tangents we go off on, Jesus Christ. To the left of the path, you see a small man with a long grey beard sitting cross-legged on top of a huge mushroom.
Oh.
He's wearing a bright red jacket and cap, and his trousers are black and end at his knees. He's asleep and snoring loudly. You can either give him a gentle push to wake him up, or quietly walk past him and continue your journey.
I'm gonna wake him up.
Okay, 307.
I don't want to fight him.
The small man wakes up with a start, loses his balance and falls off the mushroom.
Oh,
he
no.
curses as he lands on the ground
no.
and jumps back up onto the mushroom shouting, "Who did that? Who did that?" He looks up and frowns. You can either attack the gnome or attempt to start a conversation with him.
I'm attempting to start a conversation. I'm not like a bloodthirsty warmonger.
Not yet. Not yet. Give you time.
It does me wrong.
Give you time. You can attempt to start a conversation. Page 271.
I'm just gonna have to give up on this map because it means nothing to me now.
You mean nothing to me.
You've disappointed me.
Harsh.
Map skills.
Harsh. You approach the gnome with your arm extended, offering to shake his hand, an offer which he accepts with a doubtful look on his face. You then tell him of your quest and how you met poor Big Leg and why you decided to help the dwarves of Stonebridge. I mean, come on, it was mostly for the money, right?
Yes. The adventure, the fame.
Yes. The money, but mostly the money.
Yes.
Mostly the money.
Money, money, money.
You ask him if he has any information that might help you in your quest. He replies that he does not care much for dwarves, but he does have some information which might be useful. However, it will cost you either 5 gold pieces or an item of treasure from your backpack. Do you want to pay him, or if you don't wish to pay him, you can tell him what you think of him and set off west. So you can either pay him for the information or tell him what you think of him.
I'm going to pay him.
Okay.
The 5 gold, the 5 gold pieces, was it?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, 297 to pay him. Better be good info.
It's gonna be. I have trust in this tiny little gnome thing.
He accepts his payment and quickly cuts off your arm. No, I'm joking.
Oh, please, Louise! Oh gosh!
I'm joking. He doesn't.
Like, that little bastard! My arm! Oh,
My arm! Oh, fuck's sake!
No, that's my arm! You goblinite! No.
I got you. I got you good.
You got me good.
He's-
I was like...
No, he accepts his payment and smiles, and he tells you that he saw the skeleton of a goblin inside a stone crypt. Perhaps it was the skeleton of one of the goblins that you're looking for, but perhaps not. He says that the crypt is somewhere north within the forest, but he's not exactly sure where. You're annoyed that he doesn't have any more specific information, and you decide to set off west at a fast pace.
Okay, so north it is.
North into the forest. You're looking for a stone crypt, which may or may not have a goblin in it. 67. You arrive at another junction in the path. The way back south leads into the hills and you ignore it and continue west to page 113. I got her good, guys. I got her good.
That's my little mean thing.
The path makes a sudden turn to the right and heads north across the valley floor. To the left of the path you see a large pond with a small wooden hut with a thatched roof by its edge. Do you want to investigate the hut or ignore the hut and continue north?
We're gonna keep going north.
Yeah, this is the weird hut with nothing.
Yes. Although maybe no. Yeah, no.
149. As you walk across the valley, you see the dark green wall of darkwood forest looming up before you. The path leads directly into thick undergrowth, and soon you are walking between thick, dark trees and thorny bushes. It's dark and it's quiet. The path forks. Do you want to go east or continue north? Thank you for all the amazing clips today, Ninja Monkey.
North. Keep going north.
Continue north, 306. Amidst the trees, to the left of the path you see a small stone building covered with ivy and moss. Do you wish to examine the building or carry on north?
Yes.
391. The building measures only 3 meters by 3 meters and it has no windows. The door is made of stone and looks very solid. There's no handle and there doesn't appear to be any other way into the building, but then you notice a tiny keyhole in the stone door. Do you perhaps have a small silver key?
Yes, I do.
Page 200. You take the small silver key from out of your backpack and place it into the keyhole. It fits perfectly and you give it a turn. The lock clicks and the stone door swings open. The stone stairs lead down from the door and into the gloomy depths below. You cannot see a thing down the stairs. Do you wish to descend the stairs anyway or leave the building, return to the path and head north?
Descend.
351. 351.
Getting so excited.
Let me see.
She chose down.
I am going in Lone Wolf.
You step carefully down the stone stairs, feeling your way as you go. Slowly your eyes become accustomed to the dark and you begin to make out shapes at the bottom of the stairs. You're standing in a small square room with a low ceiling. The floor is thick with dust and there are cobwebs everywhere. In the middle of the room there is what appears to be a large stone box measuring approximately 2 meters by 1 meter. The top of it is a great stone slab. Along one of the rough stone walls you find a small alcove with a candle in it. Would you like to light the candle or walk back up the stairs, return to the path and head north?
Light the candle.
292. You light the candle and it casts an eerie shadow around the room. In the yellow light you see the face of an old man carved into the stone slab top of the box. You notice the leg of a skeleton protruding from the shadows in the far corner of the room. You walk over to the skeleton to inspect it. The skeleton is small and the skull has sharp protruding teeth. It could be the skeleton of either a goblin or an orc. You walk over to the stone box. The slab on the top looks as if it could be moved. Would you like to try and lift it or ignore the slab, return to the path and head north?
Lift it, please. Lift it now.
Lift it good.
Lift it. Just like you should.
Lift it now. Lift it good. Lift this stone slab like you should.
Right now. Okay, I'm so excited.
Page 95. You try with all your might, but the stone slab does not budge. Do you have any dust of levitation that you may have won in an arm wrestle?
Yes, I do!
173.
Yeah.
You take from your backpack the glass vial containing the sparkling dust and you sprinkle it onto the stone slab. Slowly the stone slab starts to rise into the air and you peer into the box and are horrified to see a rotting corpse lying there.
It was not worth it.
Ragged clothes cover a skeletal body with loose flesh hanging from it. You have lifted the lid of a coffin containing some cursed undead creature, and you jump back in horror as you see its eyes flick open. You're in a crypt made foul by some unknown follower of darkness. Slowly the creature rises out of its coffin and moves towards you with arms outstretched. Do you possess any holy water?
No.
Turn to page 227. And this is how Ninja Monkey got paralyzed.
Oh no.
The creature about to attack you with its claws is a ghoul. It has a skill of 9 and a stamina of 7.
Okay.
It has the ability to paralyze you if it scores 4 wounds on you during battle.
Okay. This should be easy.
Okay.
Maybe. 22.
$12.
20.
17.
26.
20. One more hit and it's dead.
21.
16.
Ah,
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. Okay, if you defeat the ghoul, turn to page 312. Oof. That was
It's getting
tense. Because I remember when Ninja came into here, he was like, "It's fine. There's no way I'm gonna die in here. There's no way."
But I mean,
312.
I do have skill on my side.
You do.
I don't have luck, but I do have skill.
You step over the still corpse of the ghoul and look inside the coffin. You see 25 gold pieces and are overjoyed to see another object in the ghoul's that was being used for the ghoul's headrest. It is a bronze hammerhead with the letter G inscribed on it.
Yes! I'm so happy!
You very happily put your findings in your backpack and leave the crypt to return to the path and head north. Turn to 112. We now have both pieces. We now have both pieces.
Get back now. Right, okay. We've got this.
So now you just need to run to the end.
I need to remember which way to go.
Run to the end. 112. 112.
I don't know how Ninja Monkey did all this though in the time.
Well, he didn't have to transport. He didn't have to teleport back as
Yeah,
much as you.
that is skillful. That is skillful. That means just all the right steps.
So he took all the right steps. The only thing that happened was he got paralyzed by the ghoul, but then he had a bonus life. So he got killed. He got paralyzed, but then resurrected at the exact same place.
Very good.
So,
very good. Thanks.
you feel like the Forest of Doom book goes as the perfect pace for stream, and also has a good length for a solid stream without being too much. Yeah. Deathtrap Dungeon was great, but a lot of rooms without much in it. Yep, Deathtrap Dungeon was quite long, and I will tell you that the next season will also probably be quite long. Cool. She is going to win this, yes, but she's not going to win the season, unfortunately, because Ninja Monkey did it much faster. Okay,
I'm a winner in my heart.
Where did I go to? Was it 112? Did I say 112?
I can't remember if you said anything. I tend to be writing them down myself, but...
This sounds about right. The path presses on northwards through the dense trees, then it makes a sudden turn to the right and heads east. The path is so overgrown in places that you have to use your sword to cut through it. Your walk east is long and tiring, but at last you reach a junction in the path. Looking at Big Leg's map, you decide to head north in the direction of Stonebridge, and you ignore the narrow path that continues east.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Sounds like
won
fun.
the battle but not the war. Yeah, a lot of the rooms in Death Trap Dungeon were very memorable. I think it's still my favourite book, to be honest. We are going to head to page 103. The path opens out into a small clearing. To your right you see a pile of branches, grass and pieces of rag, the lair of some large creature. Amongst the debris and old bones scattered about, you catch sight of something glittering. Do you want to look more closely or hurry along the path north?
We're going to hurry along north.
360. Walking along the narrow path, you suddenly hear the sharp crack of a twig breaking and the whispering of low voices. You draw your sword and wait anxiously with your back to a large oak tree. Then from behind the trees opposite you step 4 men and a woman dressed in green tunics. Each looks menacing and they stand with their swords and axes in their hands. The young woman steps forward and tells you that you're trespassing on their territory and you must pay a levy of 5 objects from your backpack or face the consequences. Do you wish to give them what they want or spit on the ground and fight them?
I'm going to fight them.
You're going to fight them. Okay, so you're going to
I've got a pretty good track record. I'm going to go...
Okay, 104.
This might be it. Oh, imagine if I died now. That would be gutting.
The bandit woman steps forward with her sword raised, shouting, "Death to the intruder!" She is their leader and you must fight them. The bandit woman has a skill of 8 and a stamina of 6. And then we'll see what happens after
Okay.
that.
Okay. 24.
13.
22.
16.
19.
Thamior, yes it is. It is. 8, 9, 10, 11, 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's dead. You managed to defeat her, but now you must fight the bandits in pairs.
Yeah. Ooh.
So the way this works is slightly different. So the first pair, the first bandit in the first pair has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 6. And the second one has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 4. You must fight one of them and defend against the other one. So you're going to roll once to attack and then once to defend. So it's exactly just exactly the same. Just one will be an attack and one will be a defense.
Okay.
Okay.
So attack first.
Attack first.
No, Aaron. Just to prove. Right. 18.
I've got an 11, so you slice.
That was an attack.
That's an attack, and then you've got to defend against the next one, which is going to be very easy.
20.
I got a 15, so you do you defend against that one, and then the first one comes in for the attack again. I only rolled a 13, so...
20, all right. Needn't have bothered mapping.
I needn't have bothered.
So, have I attacked the second one, or am I still fighting the first one here?
You're still fighting the first one and defending against the second.
Got it. So 24.
I got 17. Not too bad. So a successful defense. And now we're going to attack the first one again.
19.
16.
Ooh.
Close
Okay.
one, but you've sliced him down. Now you turn to attack the second one. So this is
19.
an attack on the second one. You rolled a 13, so rubbish. Utter rubbish.
20.
12. So he's dead, but now the second pair are like,
Yep.
you fucker! We're gonna kill you! You fucker, we're gonna kill you!
Bring it on.
The first one has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 5. And the second one has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 6. So he's the young one that's like just absolutely pooing himself with fear.
That's I now feel bad. I'm still gonna drive my knife through his heart though.
Lone Wolf, don't forget that Dana Rex also made it out with the shaft and the head.
Lone Wolf. Okay, a 20.
15. So
Now
you
to
attack him
defend.
and now defend. Yeah, the little puny one on this one is literally shit scared.
21.
Oh, you rolled a 15. Not bad, not bad. But you do successfully defend against his attack, and now you attack the first one again.
24.
14.
24.
I can't beat that. Yeah, 12.
I'm
so
defended.
You defend, yeah. So attacking again.
20.
12. He's dead. So now you turn to attack. He's got his knees knocking. He's literally pooing himself. You can smell it.
You picked the wrong side, asshole. Let's go.
He's like, please don't kill me. Please miss. 12.
Yup.
You slice into him.
Slice.
Ow. Oh, please. You killed my entire family. You killed my 3 dads. Like,
And you've got nothing to live for, have you? So it won't matter if I kill you as well. You gremlin. Let's go. 23.
yeah, you hit him. He only rolled an 8.
Have you got any last words?
Have you got a tissue, miss?
No, but I have got 21.
14.
Oh dear. Goodbye. I hope your life was worth it.
He's dead. If you
He's
win,
dead. And I mourn none of them. Onwards I go.
to page 311.
Woohoo!
Oh my goodness. Are you gonna rob him as you go?
Well, I mean, for the options, I would though.
So
I
she
would
searched their clothing and pouches, and it reveals nothing of interest apart from 2 gold pieces, which you put in your backpack.
Thank you, thank you.
At the end of the battle, all their parents arrived to pick them up from school. Oh, shit.
I've got nothing to pick up, Aaron.
See,
They're
Stray
gone.
Maiden, let this be a lesson. This is what happens when you get more skill than you know what to do with. Look at the arrogance.
I know, because I'm not like arrogant or cocky at all, but this skill level. It's like,
Have I got anything that would. No. I've got nothing, I don't think, that would let me just try this. The power.
no one can stop me now.
You set off north again along the path and soon noticed the trees beginning to thin out on either side of the path. Eventually the path leads out of the trees and into a ploughed field. You are now out of Darkwood Forest. Turn to page 204. The path leads through the field to a stone bridge over a clear stream. Beyond the bridge are the small cottages and wooden huts of a village. A sign on the bridge reads, Stone Bridge. You cross the bridge and see 2 old dwarves with long white beards standing by a cottage looking at you. Do you have the hammerhead and handle with the letter G inscribed into them?
I do.
Page 400 for you, my dear. You walk up to the old dwarves and ask them to take you to Gillibrand. They eye you suspiciously, but they agree to do so. They comment on your wounds and torn clothing. Got those in Darkwood Forest, I presume, says one of the dwarfs, pointing at various gashes on your body with his long clay pipe. Some people never learn. Adventurers are all the same. I can't see the sense in it myself. You walk through the village behind the 2 dwarves and are aware of many dwarvish folk watching you. They begin to follow you, and a procession builds up behind you. There are loads of mutterings and whispers among the crowd, and dwarves and expectant looks show on their faces. Soon you arrive at the foot of some stone steps leading up to a stone building. Outside the building, on an ornate wooden throne, sits a small old man with a long beard. He's wearing a crown, but looks miserable and holds his head in his hands. You run up the steps, taking the hammerhead and handle from your backpack. At the sight of them, the old dwarf's eyes light up and he jumps to his feet, taking them eagerly from you. And he starts to shout, My hammer, we are saved! Now, my people, we are ready to fight the trolls! The whole crowd erupts into cheers, and they start waving their axes and swords in the air. You tell Gillibrand of Bigleg's misfortune and why you decided to continue his quest, and all of the monsters you've encountered along the way. Gillibrand listens and frowns at the news of Bigleg, his faithful servant, and then he opens a drawer in the base of the throne and reaches into it, pulling out a small silver box and a golden winged helmet, and hands them to you. The helmet is worth hundreds of gold pieces, and you proudly place it on your head. A great roar of approval comes from the crowd. You open the silver box and find dozens of jewels and gems, and you put these in your backpack and wave to the happy dwarves of Stonebridge. Your quest is over, and you are now wealthy beyond your wildest dreams.
Oh my goodness. If only it was true.
But you did it!
I did it! I'm so happy! I am so happy! I'm so happy! Look at the confetti!
Let's give you some more, shall we?
I love the confetti! Oh, thank you,
Give you some
everybody.
victory music.
Oh, I never thought. I thought I was gonna die like straight away.
Loads more cheers. There we go.
Look at the murder now. Got no one left to murder. Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You won. You haven't won the season, but you've won.
Yeah, I'll take it. Like I said, I thought I was going to be out. I thought it was going to be like a 30-minute stream. Like, I'm going to fall into a ditch and die. When I fell into that ditch, I thought I was dead, to be fair. I'm feeling a little emotional with this music and the confetti. And
do you want to thank anyone?
Yeah, like I would like to thank myself for having an amazing skill level. I would like to thank the dice. I would like to thank Vicky's dice for being rubbish and allowing me the points I needed to win. Thank you very much. And also whoever paid for the teleportation thing. Thank you so much, because I wouldn't have done it unless I could go back. So thank you. And that one's a genuine thanks. I mean, my dice do deserve some thanks, but that one's a genuine one. Thanks, everyone.
Get some claps and chat, guys. Oh, awesome stuff.
Loved it.
Gosh, this victory music goes on a bit, doesn't it?
It does. Well, it was such a good victory. I'm still honestly flabbergasted though by the time that it was completed in by Ninja Monkey, because that is insane. That is incredible. But I'm gonna take this. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Winner,
I love
winner,
that saying.
winner, chicken dinner,
No,
chopsticks.
I'm not. I'm not attempting any accents because that will just ruin what I've built up here.
Chopsticks there has redeemed a dwarvish accent. So well done to MissDX there. You had a fantastic time, Warriors. Thank you. And yes, thank you very much to whoever donated the £10 that she needed to get to the end there. And let's give her another shout out there. Remind everyone who you are, MissDX.
I'm MissDX, as you just heard. I'm what am I trying to say? I'm like delirious from the
here
wind.
on Twitch, and you do horror and you do RPGs and all of that, and you're great. You're awesome.
I love it. I love being scared. Like I'm a nervous wreck. You wouldn't believe it with the confidence that I was showing in those fights, but that was only purely based on my high skill level. I'm such a nervous wreck, and yeah, I love being scared to death. So I like feeling scared on Friday nights, and it's lots of fun to share it with everybody. And then we have chill Sundays where we play. I'm playing Grandia at the moment, which is one of my favorite RPGs of all time. And I'm just here to have fun, and I've reinvigorated my love of gaming, and this has been amazing. And also I got my new computer, so I can do things like this, which is wonderful. And that's all been thanks to Twitch, which has been an absolute gem for me. Yeah, in so many ways, and I've made so many friends, and I've had so many experiences like this. This has been such a wonderful experience, truly. Thank you so much for allowing me on the stream. It's been amazing.
Can I get you to come back for next season?
Yes. Please do, and I might actually win that one.
I've been going through the book for next season. I've tried it 5 times in the last week, and I just keep dying.
Oh my gosh.
I just keep dying. So
do you know what?
It's
it
very
might
hard.
do me good. Knock me down a peg.
So yeah, next season is incredibly difficult. Difficult. Yeah, like Twitch is amazing. Twitch is incredible.
Twitch has been amazing.
You
too, Ninja Monkey.
It's done so much more than just keep me sane during the lockdown. I mean, that's why I started it, just to stay sane, and it's become so much more than that. And like, I'm so pleased with how this has gone. This is one of my favourite things to do.
It's amazing, such a fabulous idea as well, and it's so. You run it so smoothly as well, I mean, it seems like it's a pleasure to watch. It were a pleasure to be a part of. It was so easy, for someone who gets nervous when I join people's streams, to like jump in, and it'd be so easygoing, so relaxed and just fun. Honestly, you've done an amazing job with this, Vicky.
You forget you're live, don't you? You just forget you're live. You feel like I feel like I'm in the room with like everyone, all of everyone who's in chat. I feel like they're all in the same room.
We're just all chilling out together. So
I think we need to get Aaron on next season as well. I think.
Oh yes, please.
Aaron, are you up for that? Are you up for next season?
Aaron.
Are you up for next season?
We'll put him on the spot now. He's running away.
Everyone get booked in, because I'm probably only gonna do 12 episodes again next season, unless it's really, really popular. We did 15 episodes last season. Yes, Aaron's gonna. Woo! We've already got 2 guests confirmed. Wicked, awesome. You're in. Wicked, awesome. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too.
So yeah, next season's gonna be much harder. Like, think back to first season of Death Trap Dungeon. If you missed that, by the way, you can go and catch it all on YouTube. Have a little plug there of my YouTube channel. You can go and watch all of that. This episode will go onto YouTube later as well. So if you missed anything and want to go and watch all the hilarity, then go back and watch that. So yeah, next season will be much more difficult, because not enough people have died this season for me.
Disappointing.
It is disappointing. I
mean,
people
lots
to
of
die.
people died, just not me. I mean, I filled up my sheet like you know, the monster boxes. I had to just start scribbling down the bottom here.
That's fine.
Ran out of monsters. I was murdering so much.
Ninja, yeah, exactly. We want to see some death and destruction. So next season is definitely the season of death, Because not even
Wow.
I can make it out of that book. Not even I can do
Wait,
it.
can I retract? Can I not die? Can I not know? I'm locked in now. Goodness me.
So just give me a second. I just want to see if I've got. Can anyone remember what time Dana Rex had? Let me go through all of the sheets. I keep everyone's adventure sheets. I want to see Dana Rex. What was her time? Because if you've beaten Dana, then you may actually be getting something. Oh, here we go. So she made it out. Oh no, did I write it down? I did. 2 hours, 16 minutes and 7 seconds. You beat Dana Rex! You beat Dana Rex, so you may actually be getting a prize too. So we'll see. Because I've decided this season, if only a few people make it out, I might do a first and second place prize. Might do a first and second place prize. We'll see how it stands at the end of the season. But I may do a first and second place. But Ninja Monkey is still at the very top.
Solidly. Solidly.
I mean, 1 hour, 31 minutes and 23 seconds. That is an impressive time.
Impressive indeed.
I feel like I sprinted through that. Yeah, you did. So well deserved. But yes, we've only got 2 episodes left of this season. We've got Crimea next week and Colleen the following week, and then we're going to wrap up the season. And then I need to get cracking on a clips reel, and then we'll come back. We're going to do Eye of the Dragon next season. And the prize for that, if anyone has been watching my social media channels over the last couple of days, you will already see what the prize is. Sent by Ian Livingston himself. So that is pretty damn cool. But yeah, thank you for today. That was wicked. I had so much fun with you today, MissDX.
It's been awesome. Thank you. And see ya, I think.
Are you streaming tomorrow? Yes.
Yes, I am streaming tomorrow. Yes, what day are we on? Saturday. Yes, streaming tomorrow from 1 p.m. BST.
1 p.m. BST to do Grandia. Wicked. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to say goodbye to you, and I will see you in season 3. See you for season 3.
Yes.
Have a great day, darling.
Bye. You too. Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
What a freaking amazing guest. So good. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for everyone who doesn't usually come to my stream. If you're friends of MissDX and you've come specially to see her, then thank you for popping over, and thank you for coming to see my stream. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as we both did. Did I really just miss the whole thing? Yes, you did. It's Kai. No worries. You can watch the VOD. It's also going to go onto YouTube this evening as well. That was so much fun. What? Ninja Monkey also is scheduled tomorrow, so we have Vicky's special guest Double Trouble tomorrow. I wondered what you meant then. I was like, no, she did not die. She made it out. She currently holds 2nd place on the leaderboard. 2nd place, which is very, very admirable. But she didn't die. She did really, really well. She did the opposite of dying. She killed a lot of stuff. So go and watch the VOD afterwards. So go and watch the VOD afterwards, or watch it on YouTube. That was epic. Definitely one of the highlights of the season for me. And thank you so much. 9 clips. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to go through all of those. Thank you for clipping everything, guys. That was a lot of fun today. So... oh my goodness. I hope you all enjoyed that. 10 clips. Crikey Nora. He wanted you to die. Oh, yes. How much fun was that? That was like definitely one of the highlights of the season. Oh, it's on hold. No worries. Thank you so much. But yes, as it stands, Ninja Monkey is still at the top of the leaderboard. We've only got 2 episodes left to go, but Ninja Monkey looks like he's going to win it within a time of 1 hour, 31 minutes and 23 seconds. I don't know if anyone can beat that. I don't know if anyone can beat that. You had so much fun. No worries. Thank you so much for coming on, and I cannot wait. I already cannot wait to have you back next season. But as always, thank you to Ian for creating this amazing book, and thank you to Sirenscape for all of the sounds. Thank you to my guest, MissDX, for taking some time out of her Saturday to be here, and thank you all to you for coming along and watching. As always, I'm not going to raid. I'm going to let you guys be free and do your own thing. I'm going to let you go and consume whichever content you want to consume. And I'll be back here Saturday next week with another guest. Go and be free. Go and be free, guys. I'll be back next week with another guest. And Aaron, I will catch up with you about coming on to the show. It won't be for another like 4 or 5 weeks though. So, well, at least, no, like 6 weeks, because we've got 2 more episodes of this, and then I'll take a 3-week break. So we're looking at like 5 or 6 weeks time to be on the first episode, but you can come on anytime. Thank you to the mods. Thank you to everybody else. Thank you, my lovelies. Thank you, my loves. Right, yes, I'll catch up with you guys. But yes, go and be free. Go and enjoy your Saturdays. We're not going to raid. And I'll see you guys soon. Did I already say thank you to Sirenscape for all of the sounds? I hope I did. And I will definitely be adding Talk Like Your Mum as a channel point to redeem as well, because that was a lot of fun. So thanks, guys. Thank you, my lovelies. I did already say it. Thanks, guys. Gotta get the Sirenscape plug in there because I work for them now. So gotta make sure we send some love over to them. So if you've enjoyed all of the epic sounds today, then go and check out sirenscape.com. Right, my loves. I will see you soon. I think I'm done. I need to go and put some eye drops in because I've got a scratched cornea, apparently, and it's a little bit sore. I did well not to touch it. So right, my darlings, I'm just waffling. I'm gonna leave you with some lovely nighttime sounds. Bye, everybody. I will see you guys soon. Bye.